Alright, hopefully that means everything's working good. Screen turned off. My setup is completely an absolute joke. But I'm going to make it work. The setup only works as long as no one's home right now. But I know the camera's down here, so how's it going, everyone? What's up, gamers and thamers? We're back at it again, but we're in a kitchen this time. And hopefully y'all are having a good one. Hopefully for those folks who enjoyed some Thanksgiving Day, had a good one. But I didn't have to cook anything for it, so I have no problem actually getting to cook a little bit more, or get to cook at all, I should say. And hopefully you all can hear me as well. I can't hear from here. My setup is absolutely wacky. The reason why it can only be done while no one's at home is because you see the kitchen over here, but for people who might see previous screens or streams for cooking, might realize that I don't have a computer set up this time. I forgot to ask my partner's password before she left, so that's on me. But there is a big screen television on the other side of the room that I'm using to monitor my position personally, which has a huge delay. And I can see the chat from far enough because it is a big enough on my screen as well. So that's what I'm working with today. I finally got fed up. I couldn't make the closed captioning work. I spent like 45 minutes trying to make that happen. It wasn't happening. I had enough. I stopped. I'm like, I'm getting done. I have to finish by 5 because that's when my partner's D&D game starts rolling in as well. So I'm like, you know what? I just need to start cooking. But what's up, everyone? How you doing? What's up, Naughtyfish? What's up, Zappa? Die Jabberwock. Die. The Jabberwock is here. And what's up, Prince? And G-Dom as well. Even G-Dom rolled in. Holy crap. Hope I get to see you tomorrow, fam. Just keep me updated. And then, yeah, as well, Susie. Hell yeah. Hopefully you're having a good one. Are the acoustics of this kitchen actually that crazy? Are they actually that nuts in here? Because I don't know. This is my first time really speaking out loud. I don't know how the sound balance is. I can't actually hear it. I don't know how well the cell phone, because it's a new cell phone from when I previously was doing cooking streams as well. So it's just like, I have no insight right now, and I can't check myself on a sound level either, so. Yeah, just sleep at a reasonable time. If you don't, I'm not holding it against you, D-Dom. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. But on top of that, by the way, as I can start talking back to chat, I'm way delayed. Once again, I'm way delayed. So any responses I give are gonna be like, maybe up to 40 seconds late, but it's gonna be way delayed. So it's not because I hate you or I'm mad at you or something like that. It's just, that's how the system works right now because I don't have a laptop in front of me. So hopefully it does good. What new phone? I broke my phone sometime last year. And I got a Samsung Galaxy S21 or something like that. Just whatever was news phone at the time. I didn't want to worry about it. It's like, I need this login to work, so I just gotta grab whatever. Might as well grab something that actually works for a long period of time. So that's what I have right now, and I fucking hate it. I hate this phone so much. It sucks. So bad. Alright. I didn't make myself any tea or coffee this morning, so I'm going to be doing that off to the side here. Also, thank you for the nice kitchen. Yeah, I guess this is also a thing that's new as well, because most people probably have not seen the new house whatsoever. Like, entirely. But you can kind of see the kitchen over here. I mean, gonna kind of just do like a little wave of a thing here. I can't all see what you can see. I can't turn around that way because I am wired up as well, as you might just see right there. And you can see the janky setup I'm basically running right now here with the other end. So that is how I am doing this. Alright, so we're gonna move back over here. There we go. So yeah, I'm just looking off that. Yo, I can see the alerts from here, hell yeah! Thank you for the new follow, greatly appreciate it. Follows here are always anonymous. but it's so anonymous this time that I literally can't even see who followed me either. So, you were so anonymous, I don't even know who followed me this time. It's not even a secret between us. It's a secret between you and the follow button. But much appreciated. Thank you so much. But let me catch up on chat real quick before I roll here. Yeah, but yeah, Swiss Kitchen. It's pretty nice. I like this house a lot. It's super, super good. Yeah, we're doing great. But it's fine. All time. Yeah, the music volume was definitely different, I assume. And hopefully the sound balance is going pretty well. Ideally, I'll be louder than the music that's playing, but I have the cell phone porting back to my OBS in the office, and then I'm streaming from the office itself, the actual PC itself there. So hopefully it should make, because I was having a lot of problems like the Wi-Fi dropping, things freezing up on the phone and everything like that. So hopefully by it all coming from the PC, instead of trying to have the phone run everything, things should go a lot smoother overall in terms of streaming, quality, less interruptions, so on and so forth. We saw the alert box show up and not get stuck. So that's a huge jump from the last time I did cooking streams. So we're good to go. We should be good to go. But that said, that's the reason for the big delay as well, because I'm streaming myself onto the TV that you all saw a little bit earlier. So it has to make this whole wrap around the internet before it comes back like literally 5 feet away. But it's working. That's all I can say. You're right, Surf Wizard. It's working. It seems to be okay. Can't complain. What's up, Surf Wizard? What's up, Hamlin? How you doing? And Dash as well. God damn, the whole crew's here. A day off is a nice time. How y'all can make it? Oh, right. I am using that. I didn't forget. That's not a big deal. I don't need too big. Actually, I forgot I made biryani in my big pot, and I might just go ahead and move that elsewhere because there's not much of it left. And then I'll just go ahead and use that big pot because it's just a lot easier that way. So let me go ahead and do that. But how are you all doing? Hopefully you all had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrated it. If not, just having a good time in general. Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday if you're up in the spicier parts of the world. I am in my ultimate slack wear. I got my big socks on, and I'm looking something delicious. So Dash, I am making a Gobi Tikka Masala, or cauliflower Tikka Masala. I have never used stringent meat. Well, I have not made this recipe in about, it has to be close to a year and a half minimum, I'm thinking. It has to be about a year and a half since I last made this recipe. So, I'm definitely falling a lot closer to this recipe instead of kind of making it on my own because it's not in the back of my head anymore. And I've never done it with just vegetables. I've always done it with chicken, so hence the reason why I haven't made it at least a year and a half. Because now that we're effectively vegetarian, I have a lot less than I thought I did at one time. Now that we're effectively vegetarian, let's go for that a little. I'll eat it in a second. It's now changed how we've eaten and everything like that. This usually uses chicken. I was using it as like a meal prep thing for a long period of time that had a good amount of protein. So I would double up the chicken that was inside of it and use mostly breast. And now it's just like I never really made it because I'm re-changing everything I eat. I'm relearning how to eat for the past year or so. So that was a huge change, and now I'm like, okay, I can just make this with vegetables. Ryudo, you can replace ingredients and make your own thing out of it. And I'm like, you know what? That's so true. Ryudo right brain. Biryani to the side, just to have that a little bit later. Gochujang cauliflower rice sounds so good. What the fuck? We have Alamo out here, thankfully. That's great. Alamo Draft House is out here, but I have not gone to it because it is an hour away. Ironically, I might go tomorrow just to kill some time. I'm gonna be in that town for like the entire day. Also, sound check. If you can still hear me here, give me like a thumbs up or something like that. Because I don't know how far away things can be heard with this perfectly in my pantry. But you know what? just to be all-inclusive of the Ryudo cooking experience. You can see the cat's food down here, and you can see that we have a pantry here. Full of all of our stuff. And actually somewhat organized, so that's why I'm like, I don't extremely mind showing it off right now. We actually somewhat organized all of our spices and everything somewhat recently, so it's kind of like, that's nice. That's nice. Oh gosh, this Tikka Masala. I don't know if you're fucking with me or not. I like there being a huge leg because it means I can tell lies on Tikka Masala. God damn it. You time to stop my devious plan. Look, Britain deserves it. And they're gonna make it their national dish. They deserve it. Wow, you made this chicken tikka masala? We made this chicken tikka masala. Nah, I'm gonna even stop you anyway. Yo, what's up? What's up, B-Tide? How you doing? I didn't actually hand over the refrigerator all that far, but your face is currently in my refrigerator, by the way, buddy. Happy late tea day to you too, though. Hopefully you're having a good one, you and yours. What's going on, family? Oh, did I use that this week? Dang it. I was like, this is gonna be a perfect example to show off my cool mug that Dash gifted me. But I love that mug so much that I already used it, so... Wait, no I didn't. Or, well, yes I did, but... I just finished washing dishes. Hell yeah. We can use it. But yeah, your face is currently on my fridge. We'll never forget that we have to be at your wedding soon. And we are very much looking forward to it. Alright, let me get some tea going for myself here. I'm not actually really getting into tea, honestly. I just like the fact that it's single serve. That's really all the reason for it. I'm not into tea. I'm into single serve and a lot easier to make. But yeah, it's honestly an easy way to modify the macros and everything like that. But since I have also basically not been in the gym for like a year and a half as well, it's a little bit of like, just gonna learn how to eat better. And then once we kind of re-stabilize a lot of sort of stuff, then we're good to go. It'll be fine. So I'm not too worried about it. Once you go to groundwork down, solutions and change are super easy. Yes, exactly. Of course, I say that, and then I completely forget the fact that I was just, you know, I'm talking about it, and I'm like, I can't make this recipe. I require chicken. You don't have to use chicken, Ryudo. It is not a requirement to be able to do that. Alright, just gonna get this washed real quickly here. Oh man. One thing that I really love about Indian cooking, though, is that they are very, very spice heavy, and even for something like this that I'm cleaning out right now, it's like, it still really punches me in the face with really, really good, delicious spices, and that heck it rules. I know I'm off to the side of the camera. I know you can't see me, but we're waist down anyway. I don't think you want to see my ass just sticking in the frame. Or maybe you do, I don't know. That could be a completely different service. Probably would pay better. It's possible. Who am I kidding? If I can lean back and do this. Yo, what's up, Nana? How you doing? Kind of see TV from here. There's a refrigerator in my way. But I kind of see it. Just have to do a little bit of a peek over it. Like I'm Wilson from Home Improvement. There we go. Cool. Now I can use this and it makes life a lot easier for cooking instead of always having to use the too wide of a Dutch oven. I don't really like doing that. That's super dynamic cooking time! How did I catch that second part? I would have yelled it a lot earlier. Now you have to wait 40 seconds for the experience. But me, I know I already yelled it. Yo, what's up, Past Andy? How you doing? How you enjoying Knuckle Sandwich? Emily brought it up on Arcade Pit on Wednesday, and she explained it to me, and I'm like, I'm invested. I'm already in. That sounds great. But then she came back like later that night, and she's like, you know, I didn't really explain it all that well. It's like there's like micro games in there, and I'm just like, wait a second, that's even better. What the fuck? Now I'm completely invested. I'm insanely invested now. Holy shit, that sounds great. So how are you enjoying it? I saw you playing it, I'm like, do I want to hop in? Do I want to spoil this for myself? I'm not sure yet. I'll probably hop in at some point. Earthbound Life of a Warrior Bounce. See, that sounds so good. That sounds so freaking good. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Caleb, as well? Or Caleb. Caleb was here. Yeah, he was here because I have to speak into the future to speak to past people. Yeah, I'm being impatient. I just want my tea now. Alright, so, here's where we're at. Let me catch you all up and say where I'm at. So, I had to delay the stream start a little bit. I was going to start originally at 10 a.m. and I did not because I woke up this morning, or rather late last night when I was already still in the bed. I was like, I should probably marinate the cauliflower anyway. And I laid in bed and I said, I'll do it tomorrow morning. And then, so I did it this morning and I'm like, I at least want to give it 2 hours. You know, it's not nearly as important as like any other meats or anything like that. Not that you have to exactly, you know, do a huge amount of like marination. I'm gonna be down here for a bit. Like you don't have to always marinate meat for like, you know, the 24 hours or anything like that. It's not like the longer it sits, the better flavor it gets all the time. It just kind of toughens it and, you know, cooks it effectively chemically. So it doesn't really have that problem with the cauliflower as much, but also I don't assume cauliflower is nearly as porous as meat as well. So I was like, I at least want to give it like a couple hours so that it will at least have the flavors pretty stuck onto it, minimum, because I'm planning to roast them. So a lot of that will still stay on there. So I'm not super worried about it, but I did want it to sit for a little bit before I got started. And I didn't want to just keep you all waiting for like 2+ hours. And it gave me some time anyway to actually set up the stream in a much nicer way than we previously worked on before. So I think we're all good to go now. I'm gonna make the sauce first in here. I've already toasted a bunch of spices in here and everything like that, so we have this pan here. I don't think I'm gonna need it for anything else, but make the sauce here, get that going, add the cream, have that ready, and we're gonna toss the cauliflower into the oven as well. Actually, that's gonna take a while. Maybe I'll start that first. Let's start that first, actually. Because that will still take a while to actually roast it and get to a point that's actually charring and browning a little bit, so that'll be its own thing. I have to get that going. Doing the mise en place. I never do mise en place. I'm just pulling out my TV chef of, well, now you have to do this for the next 17 hours. But we prepared one ahead of time, and then everyone claps for you. It's like, wow, this person did basic cooking skills, but ahead of time. Wow. And I'm sitting there like, bro, I don't think this is clap worthy. It's like clapping when a pilot lands the plane. It's like, yeah, you did the bare minimum to keep us all alive. I am proud of you. I'm very happy. Don't get me wrong. As someone who has height anxieties, I'm very appreciative. But I don't think it deserves a whole applause. But yeah, so you can just see real quickly here. The marinating cauliflower. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this started, honestly. Because that's going to take a while to cook. I might have to do 2 batches. There's no reason not to get that going. And hopefully my oven doesn't act up today. This oven's computer, something's wrong with the computer, we've come to recently realize, and it sucks. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, so get your listening music blocking your shit together before cooking. I never have my shit together. I try to have my shit together, then I immediately stop having my shit together. Oh gosh. Yo, new follower doing backflips! You love to see it! Hell yeah! Thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. As I said before, you might have not got it. Follows are always anonymous, so you just want to hit that follow button and look away, feel free. Normally, I know who followed because I at least can see it on my end. Today, I can't. I got nothing. I have no insight. What you all can see on screen is all I can see besides me being in first person point of view. Outside of that, I got nothing for you. So I appreciate the follow. Thank you much. But let me roll in here. Okay, so that's start. We're good to go in there. Music pause for try hard. Susie running around the kitchen screaming. Just grabbing whatever's close. Oh, so what's up, Fizz? Good to see you as well. Had to move into the screen. I'm mise en place for scrambled eggs. I know I'm a mise en place for freaking eggs. It's so bad. It's like, all right, what do I need for eggs? I need the eggs, and I mix an egg whites for my eggs. Okay. I reach in the fridge. I grab the eggs. I set them down. I close the fridge door. I'm forgetting something. Could be anything. Gotta go back into the fridge, grab the egg whites, pop it in there as well. It's like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm so bad. It's funny though. Hey, somebody's gonna do on the fly. Some of us can. But now you're into a Ryudo stream who can't do either side. That's what keeps it dynamic, keeps it exciting. You never know what comes next. What will Ryudo fuck up next? That's why he's a part of the theme of the channel. Yeah, speaking of like mise en place, that's why I'm having tea instead of coffee. Not because it's better for you, it gets more water intake, because the caffeine intake is lower, because I don't like preparing the coffee. It's too much work. Too much work. Gotta grind some beans and stuff, and I don't feel like doing that. I gotta clean the French press. Too much work. Not gonna do it. Can't make me. It's illegal. Legally can do that. Let's do parchment paper on this one, I think, actually. Yo, what's up, Artesian? How you doing? Yeah, this kitchen is significantly bigger than my prior kitchen, for one, but from what we've talked about before, your kitchen as well. But no, when we moved, we're like, okay, if we're getting a house, one of our requirements is that the kitchen needs to be big. It needs to be big. And, or at least open. And ideally it has a gas stove in there, which we do. So we're very, very fortunate we've got the best of both worlds. But how you doing, Atizi, and what's going on? Also, Eugene is super shy. How you doing? Couldn't see your name back there. I'm like, I don't think I recognize that name. Hopefully you're having a good one. Happy T-Day to you if you celebrated it as such. How you doing, super shy? Hopefully you're super fly. Crumble it down a little bit. Spread it thinly on there. I might need to do 2 runs of this, but we'll see what happens. It was going so well. You're going to hit that beep the entire time. I lightly apologize, but it's just a problem with this oven. We got to get someone called in at some point. Actually, I could probably just leave the rest in here, honestly. When it comes to like room temperature, the glass shouldn't be too much of a problem. So at least as long as a singular, nice thin layer is single layer, so I don't know. Then it should be good to go. That should not be a problem. Yeah, crack the eggs, mix it up. You were 4 steps ahead of me. You were 4 steps ahead of me. You got new jeans. And you're 4 steps ahead of me in making eggs. The thing I make damn near every breakfast. It's really kind of sad. But yo, eggs with bowl seasoning. It's excellent. Love eggs though. Eggs are probably my favorite thing. As Dash very well knows. What do you want to get for breakfast, dude? Just make some eggs. Just make a bunch of eggs. That'll be breakfast. That's fine. But not much going on. That beef is like my air fryers, which is That teasing, how do you keep getting cursed by me and me specifically? Because this does not stop. It does not want to stop. It will not stop. It's just the timer turning on and off, and it's just really fucking bad. But yeah, like the preheat's working fine. It's getting hot. No noxious gas smells or anything like that. It's just something wrong with the computer. So we're gonna get a person in the next coming weeks or so. Obviously gonna do it this week because, you know, there's a holiday around here or something like that in the US side of things. Which is, you know, despite work being as slow as it is right now since they're not renewing my contract next year, I appreciate being able to not be locked to my PC or my laptop, you know, begging for an email to come through so I stop being bored. I get to actually be outside of the office for a day. Alright, I think I'm probably good for a singular pan here.
stopped. That'd be nice. But for folks who did celebrate the T-Day, goddammit, that's my fault. Conquest curse. But for folks who did celebrate T-Day in the U.S. side of things, or wherever else you did, honestly, what'd you get up to? What'd you eat? What are some of the highlights of the holiday? The highlights can include getting the fuck away from my family. I don't blame you. I'm on your side for that one. Nah, my family's fine. My family's fine. They're just a lot. I'm just not as boisterous as them. I didn't grow up that way. I'm very silent in group settings. I listen instead of talk a lot. And I don't really know my family all that well anyway. So there, there's that whole aspect there too. That's just a little bit like, I don't really have anything to talk about. Because I'm new to the area, so I don't have so much to say there. Our interests are probably different. The way we grew up is different. And I'm learning to get over that as an adult, but it's still a different thing for me. A couple more here. Keep it pretty evenly spread between these two. And that should be fine. Like that. And I'll just keep the rest of it in here. Let that come to some room temperature. And that should be okay. Give those to the side up, and that should give me two, and then I'll just pop that into the sauce once that's ready. Oh yeah. Yo, what's up, kindness? How you doing? We cooking. We absolute cooking out here. How you doing? And Rainbow as well. I have to step towards the TV sometimes. It's far. I can see it pretty good, but smaller details like names sometimes get away from me. How you both doing? Noxious anemic. Yeah, it could be gas, amnesia gas, but anyway, what I talking about? Happy Max Headroom Signal Intrusion Day. Whatever y'all celebrate, we should celebrate that more often. You're not wrong about that. That's actual facts of the things that we should celebrate. We can show when we started really embracing technology. It wasn't when we first officially released the internet to the public outside of schools. It's not when we took a giant supercomputer that took an entire room and 40 air conditionings to keep running down to our portable pocket phones that we have nowadays that have just as much power. It's none of that. It's none of that. It's when Max Headroom came onto the television, unannounced, interrupted the daily lives of people. Love that day. I kept the cutting board out. I don't think I need it for anything though. I don't think so. Someone called me out if I do need it later though. It's like, you idiot, you were mise en place. You were mise en place and then you stopped. You fool, you buffoon. Let me try restarting it and see if that fixes anything. We'll see if it stops beating. If it doesn't, then whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We busted the deep fry and made some good chicken and waffles. Ooh, we were just talking about that yesterday too. It's on the Discord. Yeah. How did the Off Blues Hangouts go out? Was that pretty good? Same familiar about it for Christmas, but watched it. You know what? You should do, Nana. Do that again, but for Christmas. That sounds great. Holy shit. Mochi and Missy Science Theater 3K? Look, I might cancel my family plans. I know we're doing a Secret Santa this year, but I might cancel my family plans. Like, if you really want your gift, you gotta come pick it up. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, it's tomorrow! Oh, I thought it was actually Thanksgiving Day. I don't think I ever legitimately asked the day when it was actually. That's on me. That is on me. That's my big silly self. Not using that second brain cell. I was on Arcade Fit twice this week, and I got some questions right, so I think I depleted both brain cells. So I don't have any brain cells anymore. You have to forgive me. Or you don't, actually. You really don't have to forgive me, honestly.
There's not Whiplash, I can't remember right. People do stuff. The January Christmas country, so holidays are over.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you're like, oh, it's just another week with cool people around the world. What do you mean some of these cool people around the world are busy for like the next 1.5 months? That's crazy. What? How could you be so busy? Oh, there it is. Come on. Alright, bad. A little bit, honestly, now looking at the camera. I know I have to be close sometimes. That can't be helped, but I right back a little bit. There. I'm not a camera person anyway.
Try not to yell into this as well. Yeah. So we're gonna be busy for a while on the U.S. side of things. We cram all of our good well, not many good holidays, but a lot of our holidays into the end of the year to close it out strong. How do you going to my Friendsgiving? That's a great question. Enough to say that the house is absolutely full. That's all I really know, actually. I'm like thinking about it in my head. If I do a quick math, I want to say somewhere to like 14 to 20 people. I think that's the size of this one. It's pretty sizable, honestly. So it's just like, I'm not gonna cook, a lot all the same, because everyone's bringing stuff, and I don't want to bring enough to quote unquote feed everyone when there's a lot of stuff that will be fed to people. So I'm not making a whole bunch, but I am keeping it to like, I'm keeping it simple. Keeping it very simple. Do I want this tomato sauce or juice in this? I think I do. Let's get some, it feels like 400 degrees. And it's like I can quantify 400 degrees. Oh, right, that doesn't fit. I forgot, that's one thing about this oven. It's just a little short. Actually, here's what I probably really need to do. Put you down one, because you fit down there. And then clean this up first, because it's dripping off the side. And then we'll pop that in there as well. And then we get started on the sauce. And if we're lucky, just as a like general huge aside thing, we'll get to see a cat come out at some point, which would be awesome. But how you doing? Okay, good, Co. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Hopefully you enjoyed your tea day as well, if you did enjoy that. We're ready for 4 days straight hours. Raising cash for season 14. Oh shit. Damn, so you don't even have to stop watching. You can continue the holiday to this moment. You could continue watching the show. You don't have to stop. That fucking rules. Also, I'm gonna run to the office real quick and just check on some status for all of this. Make sure it's going good. And before you can still hear me back here though. I don't think you can, but I'm yelling anyway. And seeing what happens. Alright, that's good. You're good. This is still running. Music's still playing, it looks like. Hopefully the sound bounce has been good. If anyone can still hear me. I don't know. I mean, it seems to be catching up pretty good. Like I'm looking at it over my computer over here. It seems like if I yell loud enough, you can still barely hear me. Once again, this is a stream setup. I can only do. Well, no one's. Oh. Okay. Yeah, everything's just cool. Alright, I just wanted to check. My fear and anxieties got the best of me. Alright. I can just walk here too. Alright. I'm back, but I'm behind you right now. One day you cook again for friends. Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna use that timer. I'm gonna use this timer. About halfway through, I'm gonna flip them over. But that's a problem for 20-minute Ryudo from now.
I do not need to put that in yet, though. I need to first get some ghee. I need some ghee. I was at college, though. It was super dope. I haven't had the time to do something like that since.
No, that's entirely fair. It takes effort to host. It takes a different bone and body to want to be able to host. Me and my partner really do enjoy hosting, though. So we're super excited for. It's not a holiday party per se. We're just calling it a potluck party with nerds, and it happens to be in December. But it's a little bit long, so I just shortened it to potluck party with nerds. Still not a holiday party. Can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. What was I grabbing? I was grabbing ghee. I forgot what I was in here for. See? My mise en place is absolute zero. It's great. Your partner did nothing yesterday. Yeah, that's great. We effectively did nothing yesterday. I had a very, very busy last week and a half, honestly. And then this week ended up being pretty jam-packed in itself, too. Intentional or not, between having to care for the partner who went to the emergency room and all that sort of stuff, or emergency room, that's not the right word, urgent care, that's the right word. She's not in emergency room status, she's just in urgent care. But your hand seems to be doing better if anyone's keeping tabs on that one. So that's his own different beast in there, so she seems to be doing okay. And then Arcade Pit Sunday, Arcade Pit Wednesday, streaming on Tuesday, Thanksgiving on Thursday, cooking today, and still kind of streaming a little bit. And then Saturday I'll be out all day, so as a reminder, no stream Saturday. We'll probably finish Death Bulge on Sunday, though that said, but I mean, we'll see. Whenever I get back and sleep and then wake up in the morning, I'll see how energetic I feel, but I'll probably get it done. It wasn't Thanksgiving, but I did make a tamale pie according to the recipe that I thought was really good. Ooh, that sounds good. Can you actually just Discord me that? Because once again, I have no access to like computer stuff like around me. I gotta run to another room to be able to beat that. So you could just hook up a fam by sending it directly. I would love to see it just when I can. Yo, what's up, Petty? How you doing? Geese. He called me Geese Howard. Damn. I'm not of any sort of Middle Eastern heritage whatsoever, but do you think I can use that as a name? Do you think people will get upset if I become Geese Howard? I'm looking for the first okay I see. It could be from anyone. So this is Geese shake my hand. And their hands just actually like just filled with geese. He's just like, ugh, why would you do that? Gross. And Jarrett at the prospect of having to clean it. Oh, it's not bad actually. I literally cleaned it on camera. As in, I was off camera and I stepped to the side and I just washed it out really quickly because I had a biryani that I made here a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, there's so little left. Let's just go ahead and clean this out so I can use this big pan. So I really, really want to use it for this because it makes life a lot easier. Melting in there. But yeah, it's actually not that bad. I don't mind cleaning this one. It's a lot of space. You can get the wand in there and wash really easily. It's fine. I hate cleaning the French press though, and not because a glass one took 95% of my left thumb earlier this year. It's just like, I gotta take it all out, then I gotta pour the grounds, the remaining liquid through this, and the grounds through the sifter, so I can take all the grounds and put it into the trash, and then I gotta clean every small netting inside of it. It's a really good French press, but it's like, I groan at every time I have to actually do it, and I just often don't. I should be better about that, but I was like, I think about cleaning and I was like, oh god, I want coffee, but how badly do I want coffee? And the answer is, I have tea, so I don't. Yo, what's up, Empress? How you doing? Cooking's going good so far. I mean, very little's happened. We have our cauliflower in the oven here, so that's pretty good. Nothing's caught on fire. The house is still standing. Oh, there's one thing I have to do, speaking of fire. Give me a second.
I have the most gentle fire alarm in the world. It is down the hallway in a completely separate room, and it just hates any sort of heat rising whatsoever. So, you know, if the house ever starts burning, we'll know. We will know. But it just, like, on the levels like you're toasting a tortilla, and it will sometimes catch wafts of that. Like you're toasted just like a nice little brown crisp or something like that to use like as a crispy exterior shell. And it's just like, house is on fire! Let me start yelling! And the cat hates that too, so. Why is it beeping? I took the battery out! Stop! Please! This is the worst. Let me just double check my sanity real quick. It's just screaming. It's just yelling about not having enough power, I guess, or something. I don't know. Whatever. The battery's out. It's not going to yell at me when I start actually cooking. Anyways, so we're doing minced ginger and minced garlic. Normally for an outside recipe, as in a recipe that I'm cooking for other people, I would use fresh ginger and garlic. Maybe not ginger. I'm too lazy about ginger, but either way, I thought we had garlic, but my partner made a mushroom and goat cheese tart earlier this week, and I completely forgot that probably uses a lot of ginger. So all of our garlic is gone. Let's say garlic. So just using garlic stuff, but once again, not that big of a deal. Still tastes plenty good. Still gets a lot of senses out there. It's gonna pop around for a bit. Don't mind me. It's gonna be really bad. Give me a second here. I have to remember that I actually have a, what do we call it? A fire gas top. So I sometimes need to actually tap these a little bit more because there's an oil aspect to it that will affect on that. So there we go. Get that there. Normally I'm really lazy about it, but whatever. This is the garlic that bites back. Yes, the garlic with way too much liquid in it. Also, what's up, Who's-Worm? How you doing? Good to see ya. I don't know why. I thought you had just been streaming at this hour. I mean, it's like midday, and I'm like, it's midday. And that's when I get like, well, what time is it? I don't know what time it is anymore. Time's fake. Oh, it's only noon. Never mind. Time's fake anyway. Blake Shores has got time to chill. Cool people. Hell yeah, I'd love to hear it. Someone is using the toaster alarm. Exactly, Andy. Exactly. This guy demons. just some classic demonhood happening out here on twitch.tv.com. What's up, Coco? How you doing? I guess I do have it pretty warmed up right now. Let me actually turn that down a bit so it doesn't get as angry. I did have that pretty high as well. Gosh. Yo, what's up, Grover, as well? Hell yeah! It's hungry. Feed it the batteries. Never. I will never feed it the batteries ever again. That would be my ideal aspect of it. If I just never feed the batteries again, I'd be very, very happy with that. Hate that damn thing. Hate that thing so much. That garlic gone wrong. The sweat actually comes from me. It's not the garlic that's getting sweated. It's me. It's me pouring over the hot stove and panicking when I forget that I need to have a top for this one. Yeah, smells great. Add a little bit more ginger. I mean, I'm not combating chicken anymore, flavor-wise, but it is cauliflower, and that's like the part I think I should add a little bit more. And it's pretty low right now, so I'll add a bit more. So part two. Yeah. I am running out of my ginger, honestly. Try not to get a lot of liquid in there, but get that going as well. But the cauliflower should be fine flavor-wise too. Use worm streaming at a time sounds fake. Yeah, me, not me going, oh boy, it's time to lose on Oozeworm's bingo card today. And then I get in, and then I get 4 immediately off the bat, and then I can never finish a goddamn card. I am in the 90. I'm in the 10th percentile of skills when it comes to your bingo cards. But I never can close them out. I have like 3-way bingo possibility. But then you don't want to ever laugh at local funny advertisements. Where I laugh my ass off, like that's gotta be funny. And Oozeworm, like a stone, never laughs, never breaks. The most powerful man on Twitch.tv.com, paired with the most powerful sister in Twitch.tv.com. I mean, at least I know you see her as a sister, but I didn't want to say it as like a man and a woman, as in like you're all together. just separate friendship. All right. Cool. That smells good. Seems good. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not supposed to do anything else before I pop in the tomatoes, but we should be good with that.
Video games? Pretty cool.
Just to be smart. Yeah, alright. Cool, perfect. Alright, so yeah, our next step is just to add this. I'm pretty sure that's it, but I don't want to be too wrong about that. I'll give that a few more minutes, let it char in a few places, as you do with good stuff in life. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting, or what I should have probably added already. Onions! That is what I'm forgetting. Let me just triple check. Because onions should come now. There's no reason it should. It should be set. We have to oil. Yeah, okay. I got it. I am right. I'm pretty sure you add the onions now. I don't know why you would ever add it later. That wouldn't make any sense to me. So, what am I making? I'm making a Gobi Tikka Masala, a cauliflower Tikka Masala. For a Friendsgiving I'm going to tomorrow. And it's my first time making it. It's kind of piecing it together with a few ideas that I have, but mostly using the exclamation point recipe as a base of how I'm making the sauce. That's where I pretty much learned how to make tikka masala in the first place. And I feel like there's no reason to go off that because it's a very, very good recipe. Very thorough though. The pot's pretty nice though. The pot is really nice though. It may not be legal, but the pot, I have still some pretty nice pots. If there's a cop watching this though, you have to tell me. It's illegal for you not to tell me that you're a cop. That you're not a cop. Join us against where wins every trying not to laugh challenge. I would lose so fast. I hate those try not to laugh challenges. I see people do it. And I laugh at too much shit. Like, honestly. Even if I didn't try to laugh, I'd break in like 2 minutes. This should just be... Since we're blending all this, I think that's very good, honestly. Before I start cutting and look away on accident. Should be making poison damage noises as you cut the nut. Are you weak to the onion as well, Pringles? My partner always has to ask me to cut them for her because she wears glasses and I wear contacts. And contacts give you a nice layer of protection. But yeah. Contacts offer a slight level of defense against things like onions, which is very, very nice. Since it's going to take a little while, I'm just going to turn that off for a bit, just to make sure I don't char too much. That's fine, I can keep that there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's all going to be blitzed anyway, so not too worried. correctly, I think Dash also wears contact as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if you also make him cut onions for you. That's the real partner you need in life. Have someone who can take your pickles and cut your onions. If you have a good balance between the two, you have a flawless relationship where absolutely nothing can go wrong. And you've gotta like know yourself and just really understand where you stand in the relationship. Are you the person who took some onions? I actually only need one. Because I'm not making double this time. I think one should be fine. Because I'm not making a lot. One should be fine. Alright. So you gotta know where you stand in a relationship. I'm the onion cutter, non-pickle eater. But the pickle part is changing. I have been finding myself more intrigued and interested in pickles as we get into more of the interesting flavors of pickles out there. And I appreciate pickles as like the lightest and smallest flavoring in the world. The lightest and smallest flavoring in the world. I'm going to actually add a little bit more oil because this is an onion oil that we've also made as well. Basically, you cook onions in oil for a long period of time. You get onion oil. It smells like onion. It's absolutely delicious. Just gonna add a bit in here to just kind of get things a little bit more going, but I also add a little bit more variance of flavor in there as well. And then stir it up. Yo, what's up, Finns? How you doing? Way belatedly. Hi, how's it going? And I think I see Young at Heart at the top there. I can only see it's almost off the television now. There we go. Now that's starting to look a little bit more normal and good. Sweet. These onions will fuck me up. Most of them don't faze me when I cut them. See, yeah, that's kind of where I am. Most onions don't fuck me up, thankfully. But I will say, after I moved out here, and this is a lot more of a rural area, so we can sometimes buy like farm fresh stuff. Ooh, some of those onions are rough. Some of those onions are fucked up. Like, I'm sitting there like, I'm starting to go down on some of these onions. Like, good God almighty, they're strong. Today seems to be mostly fun, though. I don't seem to be too affected by today's fare of onions. So that should be good. Oh, right, I forgot you were allergic to onions. Duh. It has been a while since come up with conversation. I did forget. Well, I will not cook this for your Friendsgiving. I mean, I could probably also cook it without onions too, but it'd be absolutely fine. Alright. Crank that back up a little bit more. That should be good there. My pickles. But my bird's name is Pickles though. So you love pickles, but you don't like pickles. Pickles is a great name for a bird. Holy shit, though. You're absolutely right about that. I'm the eater in the dishwasher. Look, as long as you finish it off with the dishwasher, that's the important part, right? That's the always important part. You can't be the eater and that's it. You ain't gonna be invited to no barbecues that way. Hey, thanks for inviting me to your barbecue/potluck. It's like, yeah, no problem. So what you bringing? A plate. And I won't clean it up either. And it's like, oh well, that's the one and done. You gotta make new friends at that point. Ain't no one gonna cover for you there. Onion oil, yes. You know what, Jordan? I'll bring you a bottle of onion oil. You can drink it straight from the package. And I'm gonna make sure my good friend Jordan is well hydrated with onion oil. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? You can eat onion oil. Oh, okay. So onion oil is actually fine. I mean, I know it was like a enzyme in the onion itself, but I didn't know if that like transferred off in great enough quantities if you were to have onion oil or something like that. So that's actually good enough. That's really good enough. Yeah, first ones will destroy my eyes, but yeah, I will say I think the onions out here are quite a bit better. But once again, I'm in a more rural area, so that's a lot of the reason why. Alright, let me also, 20 minutes now into the cauliflower, so I'm going to go ahead and just timer this off, because I'm going to reset it. Timer this off, sweet. I'm going to reset it here in a second anyway, so there's that. And let that go for a few minutes. It's not the thing I want. Where is the thing I will? Oh, it's buried. It's buried underneath here. So it said go get a farmer's market. Ooh, God, I am jealous. That is so freaking nice. Oh, that is so nice. Holy crap. These guys well. Alright, that's looking great so far, actually. Turn topsy-turvy. Remove slippies so I don't eat shit. I only want to eat food, not shit. I mean, not that, you know, party is going to really catch fire and it's going to be disastrous or something like that, but let this go a little bit longer, because when I used to make this, I used to let the onions go longer than recipes recommend. So I'll let it for a bit longer as well. Grease me up, brother! Jordan and Ryudo meet for the first time. They start greasing each other up. Just two homies greasing each other up. There's nothing weird about two homies just greasing each other up. Oh gosh. But how's your normal week going, Jordan? Unless for some reason you decided to go Joker-fied and celebrate Thanksgiving anyway. God, this smells great. We don't have smell-o-vision yet, unfortunately. Sorry, y'all. I haven't made it. I have not created smell-o-vision. This is the most arduous thing ever to do, though. But, yo, what's up, John? How you doing? Dishwashing these in my jeans. I'm so jealous of you. I deplore dishwashing. I will be good enough to put my dishes in the dishwasher immediately and like clean it up a little bit, put it in the dishwasher, and be done with it. But my partner just likes putting them in the sink. So I usually end up not having to do hand dishwashing. I hate hand dishwashing, I should be more specific. I usually end up not having to do hand dishwashing because she's the one who kind of makes the dishes. And then it happens to be like she doesn't like.
We ask 100 Twitch viewers what stream would you like to subscribe to right this second. Streamer
so
you know.
You're not
cooking.
Since I work from home, so it works out anyway, in some way, shape, or form. But anytime I have to like do the dishwashing, I have to like do it in like parts. I'll start doing some, I'll walk away for a bit, and I'll finish the rest of it like the next like 4 hours later. I need your jeans. Give me your jeans. Pants and or whatever the body works on. Don't give me your pants. I don't need them. I got some cool MTV pants here. But Dodge elections were rough right here. Oh shit. We always grease each other up all the time. The moment I leave, Pringle starts taking up greasing with friends. It's crazy. I have a great idea out here. Pringles have been doing it without me. Been greasing up friends. I think everything's split. Not the biggest deal in the world. I mean, it's one or two or whatever. It's all in the spirit. Do you actually subscribe? You're not cooking. That's it. Somebody bring me Tina Hax's head on a pike. And by pike, I mean on a bike that you gave to Tina because she deserves a bike as well. She deserves all the love in the world. All the saying, what's up, Tina? Thank you for continuing your subscription. I can't tell you how many months it's been. I can't tell you how many days it's been because I have no data in front of me today. I am streaming through my computer in the office. I am clearly not in the office. I'm using my big screen television to turn into my own channel, thereby throttling the whole Twitch algorithm because thinking I had one more viewer than I previously had before. But also using it as a chat room because I can't see otherwise anything that's going on. Yo, what's up, Tina? Hopefully you're having a good one. I don't know if you got to celebrate T-Day or not, but hopefully you had a good Thursday regardless. Because I know you're kind of crossing borders there in that regard. Alright, I'm going to pop this back in the oven. I'm gonna run to the screen real quick so I can look at it a little bit more and respond to stuff. Pant Talk forever lost to history. And watch the way to go. I'm gonna scream. No, I'm going to scream so loud at you. Can't be me. Cannot be me. Alright, this is going pretty good. With the extra oil in there. Yeah.
Alright, Drew, it's a new plasma TV and a sub to Ryudo!
Yes.
Okay. You know what? A sub to Ryudo!
Time as well. It's getting there, but it's not browning anywhere quite yet. Charring, I should say, any yet. So, up a little bit. There we go. Oh shit! You broke my TV! No! Khalid and Pringles as well. Oh my god, thank you both for the subscriptions. Can't tell you how many days it's been, but it's been at least one day or better. And I appreciate all those days, every single hour of every single one of those days that you have subscribed to the channel for. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Especially that I went in with sweatpants. I'm gonna wear them in. It was funny, actually, because the person who's running the Friendsgiving I'm going to tomorrow, like, just said straight up, like, oh, by the way, Doctor's derived from the conversation going right now.
Alright, Drew, it's a new plasma TV and a sub to Ryudo!
So,
okay.
Just comfortable.
You know what?
And
a sub to Ryudo!
We got a Twitch baby now.
It's now a pajama party. And I'm like, hell yeah, this rules. I love that for me. Just watch I stare at it like a deer in headlights, just go back to hand washing. Oh no, my TV again! It keeps happening! Sandbox, don't break my TV! I need it! It's my dog! I need a TV! It's my only one! It was my last one. Yo, Spy Dog and Sandbox, thank you so much. We have a Twitch baby now? Oh shit! Have you finally reached the pinnacle? Alright, let's name it. Let's name it Sandbox, but we have to make it awkward as possible for somebody else. So I say we name it Jimbo. Are you down for that? Are you fine with that? Oh gosh. But yeah, so now we have a pajama party.
Alright, Drew, it's a new plasma TV and a sub to Ryudo!
But the part that sucks is I have to be in the city all day.
You know what? A sub to Ryudo!
And my partner has to work tomorrow, which is in between the city and our house. So instead of forcing my partner to go to work and then roll all the way back, pick me up, and then we take the extra drive down, it's just I'm gonna go ahead and take the car all day, cancel the stream, sorry about that, and then just hang out in the city all day. Because I don't get to hang out in the city very, very often down there.
I guess his computer's in the bathroom, so he's going over to Ryudo and subbing right now.
Been a busy week anyway, so I'm
You gotta sub, you gotta
you know,
sub.
having a tape to myself might not be a bad idea. This has been a very busy last 2 weeks for like being online and streaming and all that sort of stuff. So I shut my sub anniversary twice. What? Maybe? I don't know. I believe in you. Also, yo, Dash, thank you much for the wow, subscription as well. For how many ever days you've been doing it? You've been there since the beginning, my friend, and I am happy to have you continue to be on board. It's great to see you as always. So flecked out there. Oh no, extra garlic in my recipe. Oh no. How will anyone ever survive with the extra garlic in the recipe? It's crazy. You know what? Fuck Ryudo's TV. You know what? You're right, Tina. So true, Oompi. Fuck television. Oh, shit. It's my all those TVs I've been saving for a rainy day. Well, apparently the rain has come and gone, and now we can just say fuck Ryudo's TV. Get rid of it all. All right, we'll give you a peek into the pot here real quick, because you know we're doing it. We're cooking. It's getting closer. I still want it to be a bit more. I want to get it to char a little bit more. There's very, very slight, thin strips of charring as well. So I really want to get that going. And in fact, I'm gonna adjust the camera here. If I can. There we go. for the time being, since we're not looking at anything for a little while here, to be maybe face-to-face? I don't know. I can't see until my TV catches up. That you all have broken, by the way. We call it Twitch Baby Twin Poo. From what I thought you were going to say, we call the Twitch Baby Baby Jim Poo. And I'm like, wow, that's actually fucked up. I'm in. Just extra go, just moving towards the correct amount. Yeah, just the amount that is always optimal, which is yes. Just yes, please. Okay, why has anyone made Jim Poo too? Oh no, the technology is here. Yeah, apparently my Twitch alerts have it in for the TV today. I don't know what's going on, but it is definitely saying fuck that TV. It hates it. Twitch, or I guess Stream Elements Lab, whichever one it is just saying, you know, fuck that TV today. Don't fall into the pot, chat. Did we lose anybody? Is someone in the pot right now? Am I cooking their ass right now? Should he fall in? Man. Should I use up B? What's up, Cumpfish man? How you doing? There can be too much garlic if it overtakes everything. Yes, that's true. I will say that there is a limit where it can overtake everything.
Ran over the TV with
like
a hype
this,
train.
It's really hard to overtake everything. I will give it that, but I still kept it downward just because I'm cooking for a new audience. These are people I've never actually, for the most part, ate with in general, and the few people I have eaten with, besides my partner, of course, who I know she's on the line of she loves garlic. But the people who I've eaten with, we ate pizza. I don't know how they eat. Garlic, you add a lot of garlic. You don't like garlic, you add a lot of garlic. What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Or funny, good buddy.
Is that cat in a stormtrooper armor? Yes, actually. It's our cat in a stormtrooper armor. I'm gonna reach it. I'm not too short. Yes. It's our cat's head on a stormtrooper armor body. I guess I don't need to hold it down because the camera's actually facing forward, but yeah. Yo, take it as a Caleb, have a good one. Ran over the TV with a hype train. Is there a hype train going on right now? If so, thank you for the fucking hype train. What the hell? I don't know who's conducting this train right now. I mean, I'm clearly, you know, in the cooking carb train. So, you know, someone's driving this train, but I appreciate you all manning the train. Well, my hands are busy. I have to take your word for it. Oh, gosh. Also, what's up, Joku? How you doing? Wait a second. Why did I immediately get pinged upon starting Ryudo stream? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just talking about me and Sandox's baby. Don't worry about it. Also, thank you for the 100 charging over with the hype trains over my TVs. All 100 of them. It's crazy. That's 100 verbs of moving forward and kicking ass. I appreciate that. I have to get more TVs. And there you. We're starting to get to a very, very good round point of these, which is like excellent. All right, I can move this aside as well. Don't need that. We'll need a blender here in a second. Yeah, that's a good process. I want a blender. I actually want a blender for this one. Before we want to eat garlic a lot, you may need to camp out on the couch. You're not allowed in the bed zone anymore. As a good couple does, you understand what your partner's all about, and then you ban them for certain activities, or rather, you acknowledge the outcome of certain activities. It's like, look, oh, you had a lot of dairy today. Either you or I are moving to the couch. Goodbye. A sub baby look like? Yeah, it's a nice little sub baby. We decided to name it Baby Jimpu. That's it. Garlic pills? What's that supposed to do? What's that supposed to do? I don't know anything about the medicinal properties of garlic to know that what it's supposed to allegedly do if you take it in pill format. Or if it's just, you know, pseudoscience stuff. Which, you know, there's no shortage of that in the US. little bit more. I'm gonna get a little bit more sweet out of this because I made the marinade pretty tangy for the cauliflower, so I'm gonna hold out that. Substances. There's so many more TVs to destroy. Oozeworms on a mission. One worm, one mission to destroy all of Ryuno's TVs. Yeah, fuck Ryuno's TVs. It's great. I can yell now because I'm in a place that does not have neighbors right next door or above doors. Oh gosh. Yeah, 200% over. Yo, Ultima, happy Friendsgiving to you too. Hopefully you're having a good one. And hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving Day if that was a part of your week's celebrations as well. Alright, probably can leave that down there for a little bit longer. Probably another 5 minutes or so, and I'll probably be exactly where I want it to be. Get a little bit of that sweet out there, and that should be good. I'm so good. Shut up, Jordan. Warrior. Oh my gosh. Gotta skip all that cumbersome eating. Gotta mainline it. Just eating is just something that big food wants you to do all the time. And then, you know, once you get through all of that, you do all that effort, right? They want you to do it again. When does it fucking end? Need that many TVs? Well, you can't prove that I don't need that many TVs because I don't have that many TVs anymore, Susie. They're all gone. They've been destroyed by all you. You can't prove that no one needs that many TVs because I don't have them anymore. Hey, happy Friday to you, Jim Boo. How's it going? I'm gonna assume you said 420, good buddy, but I can't hear any sounds. I'm actually in pure silence right now, besides my own voice, mind you. So I don't know if the music's working for you all or not. Please tell me if you don't hear music so I can fix that. But it should be at least 6 hours of music loaded up. So we should be good. We should be good. Immunity properties? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know either. I'm definitely on the side of, if it involves a food and someone says that it gives you a lot of something that's not a macronutrient, and if it does something for like a specific body functionality that's not like a micronutrient, I was like, okay, well that's sort of pseudoscience. And it's usually just along the lines of like, yeah, it can do that, but also you need to eat 7 pounds of garlic. And then Tina's in the back like, got it, boss. That's it? Alright, we got it. I can do that. Ooh, yes. Okay, that's looking great. That's actually looking really, really good. Alright. Now, I'm going to put in tomatoes. Well, before I do, real quickly, just now you can see how there's some actually like charring along the smaller onions and stuff like that there too, so that should be fine and good. No one fall in. And that should be good. Music is good. Awesome. Music is fine as is. Perfect. Thank you both. Greatly appreciate it. Your color press is squeezing into that cheese. Oh my gosh. Exhibit needs everything in his cars. That man is just, he needs cars in the project. That's his whole thing. That's his whole shtick. Snake! I can tell you, it smells great. It smells great right now. And it's only going to get better here. There we go. Now we got tomatoes in there. I'm going to kind of softly squish them in the pan here. I'm going to throw it in with the juice as well, because that's how I've always personally done it. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but that's how I've personally done it. So just let me mash them a little bit so they, at least the juice is a bit more, but they'll start to crush themselves anyway once they get cooked enough. Got them all. So many. It's not as cumbersome as to do it this time as it is when I'm cooking, you know, double the recipe, and I have like just a whole full pot of like everything. But it's a lot of fun to cook that much, honestly. It's really great.
I love music, can't get enough of it. Oh no, you've been music pilled! Once you get done with one song, then you want to listen to another one, sometimes the same one. And sometimes you have to find more music in the same genre as you did before. Oh, you discovered dubstep? Well, I need more of that. Oh, you discovered Persona 5? Well, I need more of that music. We need more Persona 5 music. If they only made a whole genre of music around it, we'll never find out. Big music always getting us again. Big music does get people a lot, though, in a completely different direction. More based around fucking everyone over and take as much money as possible from both the creator and the consumer. But something late-stage capitalism. This is not what this stream is about. I lied. It's about it. It's fucking about it. Fuck that shit. I'll always be mad at capitalism. Oh, God. There's already a thing some people do. No, it's definitely a thing that people do. I think I told you all about my first out-of-college boss, who was that huge kind of, I guess to use modern-day terms, but that very Instagram girl boss, go get 'em type of lady, but also bought into like damn near everything that she saw on the Instagram or TikTok as well. And one of the things she really got into was essential oils. So the office smelled great, mind you. The office was fucking fantastic. It smelled amazing. But then she got it into her head that to really embrace the health benefits of the essential oils, you have to put it in your water and drink it. It's like, no, please don't make me do it. But she made us do it. And because it's a 3-person company, including her, it's not like she's gonna notice that you didn't drink her crazy sauce. Either way, I got the fuck out of that job, thankfully. Obviously, it's been like 8 years since. I will say it wasn't the absolute worst thing in the world I've ever had or anything like that, but don't do it. Also, don't do it. Also, what's up, Bowser Rap? How you doing? I see you in there. You have to forgive me. I have a jank setup right now. It's great. It's wonderful. It's 10 out of 10. I realize the lighting here sucks. It's probably because I'm wearing a hat. It's not like actually the lighting just sucks, but let me try moving some lighting around here. Let me see if I can run one game on this. If I bring more light front and not just directly above me. What if I get a nice studio light? It won't help because I'm still wearing a hat, but I think it might help a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I'm really glad that Persona 5, took the extra step. And instead of making a really entertaining and stylistic RPG, they also let that flow over into the music creativity as well, and just really invented this new thing called music. It was just a really genius idea that no other game has really put that sort of effort into anything they've done. And I'm really happy that Persona 5 invented music. And, it might be a little of a niche thing that might not take off in the long run, but, I have a lot of high hopes for it, honestly. I have a lot of high hopes for music really taking off with the greater audience. Once they realize, how great it is. Sometimes it takes a while for things to take off, But I think music can get there. We all know Sonic R invented music. Actually, actual factuals. Sonic R is one of the greatest OSTs of all time. I still listen to it very often. And if Sega stops being cowards and they release the Sonic R OST on vinyl, and or the Sonic Frontiers, the Cyber Zones, because I didn't actually play the game, but the Cyber Zones OST on vinyl, then, the world will be a greater place. For me, mostly, but it would be a greater place. If I should let it sit for a bit so they can start charring those tomatoes. I just want to do something with my hands. Feels weird to be streaming and not be doing stuff with my hands, honestly. It's a little bit weird. You know what Affogato was last night? Oh, no! Oh, no! Rip Alzarath. I'm never gonna see you without an Affogato in your hand at all times of the day. They're like, yo, you want to get some coffee? Do you mean coffee? Or do you mean, yes, let's go to a place with ice cream and coffee. Yeah, no way Chrono Trigger did. Chrono Trigger's there. Chrono Trigger's, they've had some pretty good sounds put together, though. Chrono Trigger's also a great OST. There's a lot of great OSTs. I mean, we could go back even further and say Silver Surfer or Pictionary created music. We can go back pretty far, honestly. I think even like, not Pitfall 2 for the Atari, whatever, has really good music as well. I should say has music in general that's actually solidly good, if I remember correctly. We're good. The R stands for music. Red Mage Music. That's what the R stands for in there. Alright, how y'all looking in there? Pretty good. Alright. I think my next step is I'm going to... Actually, let me do something real quick. I'm just going to see how tender these are. Pretty tender. I'm going to give it a few more minutes just because it's definitely a full oven. And then I'm going to turn the broiler on to finish them off. And then we should be good there. I woke up early and I already wanted another one. Sometimes getting that cursed knowledge sucks, right? One of the big things that happened to me actually at CO Taco. Also, what's up, Grant? How you doing? Oh yeah, you beat me to it now. Yeah, you beat me. Thanks to Tizian. Tizian does a lot of good stuff. Oh, Alpha OST on vinyl recently. I saw that and I'm like, I'm kicking myself. I'm like, I want it, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. Fans, you're killing me because I do want it still. But Grant, holy shit, good to see you as well. Oh my god, that's a blast from the past. Well, from the past, I know you're still around, but I don't see you as much as I was used to seeing you, you know? But, yeah, so I was at CO Taku, and I went out for small breakfast with Sutenchi, and he brought me over to the Starbucks, and we were getting coffee over there. And he was like, he got like the refreshers, that's what they were called, like the dragon fruit refreshers. And I'm like, I didn't know it was on the menu, like this refreshers thing. And so I'm like, okay, all right, you know, let me try it out. I trust you. You seem like a person of good taste. I trust you. I'll have one of the refreshers. I crushed that thing before I got back to my hotel room. That was so good. And I sat there for a minute like, I kind of want to turn around and get another one. It was really fucking good. I'm like, oh, this is great. Holy shit. I actually want to go to Starbucks now. Oh my god. So I'm with you on like, you get your first taste of something like, ooh, I want more of it so badly. Oh, Ultima. I don't know if it might be too late, but look on Target. Because they were selling some Audio Technica turntables on there on sale. Which I assume they probably still have it because they were probably leading up to Black Friday, mind you. But I saw it earlier this week. Check if you have the money right now. And then check to see if it's on sale right now. Because it's a great time to actually pick one up then. It is actually a really good time to pick one up. So that'd be great. It's a song with Tetris A-type. If there is a first song that probably kind of went like memory style viral, it's definitely either that or the Mario theme. Or I guess Pac-Man theme, huh? Because Galaga didn't have any music. Pac-Man does. It has that little theme for every level. I think that's Donkey Kong counts, but it's like, I don't know, it's like 7 notes. Does that count? I don't know, I'm not really sure. Yo, what's up, TC? How you doing? It's a Ryudo cooking stream. I'm not cooking in the lab no more, I'm cooking in the kitchen. And mostly I'm waiting for my new arcade stick. I'm like, I need a break from fighting games. I'm stressed out because I know that I need to start, well, I am looking forward to games. I know my contract's going out by the end of the year. So I'm ahead of the game, but searching for jobs fucking sucks. And I'm like, I realize it's actually stressing me out right now. So I'm like, I need to step away from video games or fighting games for a bit and just... But how you doing, fam? Hopefully you're having a good one. Opinion Joe, I put it on the bad games list. You can put it on the bad games list. I might not be able to run it, but Jimbo was able to run it on their stream, so I might be able to. But you're good. Good to see you as well. Hit the one with the freeze-dry dragon fruit. Yes, that was the one, Grant. That is the one. That's got to be the old Technics turntable, if you recall correctly. Oh, wow, really? I didn't actually know that. Holy shit. They got Target in the UK. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't know where we go anyway. But yeah, record store called Rough Trade over here having a sale on Auto Technica turntable. Ooh, you have an old Thorens. I'm like a little bit far away here. TDA 125. Oh shit. I don't know much about older stuff because I'm very new to the vinyl scene myself, mind you. But if it's enough for you to come out and name drop it, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Falling has. Yeah, but it's like a prog rock track, right? It keeps changing its pacing and all that sort of stuff throughout the entire time. You know, is it really that good? No, it's fantastic. The first prog rock song was Pong Rock. I'm going to turn that down a bit here, starting to pop a little bit more than I would like. All right, let's take a look at this again. Okay. I think I'm good with where it's at right now. I can probably lead her down again here with some camera angling here. Yeah, pick another stereo drives. A ton of media I need to sort out. Once I get this done, there we go. I need a new computer in general, and I'm gonna start saving up for that, honestly. But I definitely need a new computer because there's just so many issues going on with my computer. I'm just like, it's just getting old. It's getting old at this point. I just need to start anew. I feel like I need to start anew. So, alright. But yeah, I think these are good to go. So, here's what I'm going to do. Take you out because keeping you in here and cooking in the meantime won't really do any good while I broil these. But just kind of give a quick preview here of how these are looking. I'm going to turn on the broiler for the rest of them. Or, you know, you can turn off. It's very particular how much the boiler turn on. Alright, that should be fine. Get the tops a little bit more charred up and everything, stuff like that, and that should be good. I'll pop this one afterwards as well. Don't need to go too far, but to make sure I don't forget, because I'm really bad about this. That's probably too long, honestly. Let me just shut up. Okay, there we go. Cool. You should buy air fryers in. You don't need an air fryer, Owls. Oh no! You've never done that because I need to save my anthem. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. You and me both know. I feel that. Oh gosh. We go down to the vinyl shop and listen to all their 12s. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Just like, what are you gonna do? Stop you? Also, what's up, Kate? How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. This is a very nice kitchen for the most part. I mean, I don't know if you all saw it, but you can see like the bottom right here of my microwave. Yeah, they definitely broke the handle before we got in here and just glued that shit back on. So, we need a new microwave eventually, but that's time. So your record player is one of the old sprung top ones where the whole platform is to spin on 3 springs to dampen vibration. Wow. It was cutting edge when it came out. Same technology as Lynn, but less cringy of a company. That sounds amazing. That sounds really good. Right? Yeah. We have a Dutch angle. that's how you make a Dutch oven. That's right, Etienne. Morton, I see we gotta play Hook Rita with a diamond crystal. Oh, no, actually it's not. This is diamond crystal. I just keep reusing this over and over and over again. Because it's a very, very good bottle in itself. But I do have diamond crystal. God damn it, Nada. Every time I look up, sniff. Fine, I just mostly want to make sure I check it every so often. So I don't leave it hanging. Oop, not 10 minutes though. I want to keep mentally checking it. So if I start talking and I forget it's down there, it's over. It's so over when that happens. Give the smoke check your batteries again. Eventually, when I'm done cooking. I ain't gonna do it now. That's just actually asking for trouble there. Okay, so I started to soften. I want it to be a little bit softer before I blitz it up. As well. But yeah. The handle is busted off the microphone. Oh, so this is your fault, Jinpoo. Gotcha. You passed the curse on to me. I understand. I probably deserve it. I probably said some mean things to you during your streams that, you know, all comes back in full force that I deserve that my handle would be broken off. So, you know, I'm just gonna hold it in pride at this point, honestly. Just say, yeah, you're right. I thought the worst, but I'm relieved. Yeah, don't worry. But also for the people out there, just to be clear, use whatever salt you want. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna be a salt shame around here. You just gotta use what works, and that's what's important in this workaday world. Some parts are charring, but I do want to give it a lot more time. If I really char the tops, I might not be able to. I'm still very new to using cauliflower to cook with. I'm still very new to it because, like I said, the whole vegetarian thing's only been the past year, so I've had to relearn how to cook, and it's been fun. It's just I have to relearn how to cook. But yeah, we're getting in there. But here in Belgium, deep fryers are almost standard kitchen gear, but I'm considering the air fryer because now basically oil and cleaning the thing seems like a nightmare, especially for slight, very real motor issues. Yeah, I don't. For me, it's like it's a convection oven, and my little toaster in the back here has a convection setting. This oven has a convection setting, so that's like I don't actually need an air fryer anymore. We have one, but it's Instapot. It's more of an Instapot that happens to also have an air fryer setting on it, and I think I've used a grand total of like 3 times. I just don't need an air fryer, I don't think, in my life, but that's just me. Some people like it a lot, but when I cook in great amounts, the air fryer just does not do enough for me, honestly. Maladon. Okay. Well, I mean, if y'all both are talking about Maladon, maybe I'll look an eye out for that next time and maybe pick that up. I won't get to see. I'll be lurking. Yeah, no, that's fair. Because I think you're about to start soon, right, Jinpoo? Yeah, it's 1:14. You should be starting like now. But thank you for swinging by, Jinpoo. We'll tell you all about what the baby has done, what baby Jinpoo has done in the meantime. When I get over to your stream eventually.
420, good buddy.
Finishing salt. Yeah, from Italian French Island. I'm curious about finishing salt. Actually, I don't know a lot about it. Honestly, tell me a little bit more about the information of finishing salt. Is this something you just kind of tack on at the end just to make it look really pretty and nice and good? Does it actually add like a level of flavors in there? Like, I really know next to nothing about finishing salts. I don't know if that'll char as much as I want it to. Maybe another 2 minutes. And if I don't see any real changes after this point here, then I might just like say, screw it. It's not that big of a deal. It's gonna all soak up the sauce anyway, so it's not gonna be. It's not looking as all that much. Ow! Splashback. That is good though. the best part about getting splashback though, it's delicious. Nice. White didn't want to pay for gray. That's fair. Oh, the color for life. I'm full of riches. It was one of those things I saw in egg growing up, especially fried. Now it's just got popular. Oh, as a chicken wing substitute, I approve of both methods. Yeah, for me, it's just like I never really got into like the whole using cauliflower to replace other things because I don't really personally care for the whole. Oh, you want to be vegetarian? Well, here's this product that's like a meat product. It's like we've been eating vegetables for a very long time. You could just make vegetables gooder. You could just do really good at making vegetables, but that's beyond some people, I guess. But for me, I'm like, I never understood that part of it, so I was like, cool. For me, though, I was like, oh, I just want to use cauliflower in this thing, like, and many Indian restaurants I've been to do anyway, so that's where I'm at. Buffalo cauliflower, though. Oh, that is good, though. I've had that before. That's really good. Butter with some char or personally killer. Not a vegetarian person, but you like it. Good food's good food, honestly. You know, that's all really is to it. But it has more than anything. Makes sense. Yeah, okay, and fish salt also has a textural component, like proper sea salt has varying levels of brininess, like with French gravy, really briny. With salt. Okay. I'm learning out here. Today I learned. Tried cauliflower rice a few times. Yeah, I tried cauliflower rice a few times too, and I was like, I'd rather just have less rice, honestly. And that's why I was in like my deep cutting phase. So it was
me trying to figure out where I can kind of like make up for certain things, but I think in the end I was like, I'd rather just have less rice. If I'm gonna have rice, it can be a treat. It's fine. I can enjoy rice and just have less of it. But now that I'm, you know, effectively vegetarian, as I put it, I'm having a lot more grains in my life. Rice very much included. Rice is kind of the go-to right now. Alright, let's see if that did anything. Okay, there's a littlest bit of chars on there. Alright, I'll give it another 2 minutes, I'll switch it out. The littlest bit, damn it, I hit the wrong button. I'll give that another 2 minutes, and I think that'll be where I'd call it, honestly. That's fine. So if it's vegetarian anyway, exactly. It's a whole culture of vegetarian food behind an Indian food. And that really is what re-enlightened me to cooking again. Because I was starting to get a little bit burned out between, you know, trying to eat very well for like my heavy cutting phases and weight loss and stuff like that. And now that I'm not focused on either of those now, it's like, cool, I get to really like cook again, and it's been a lot of fun for me. Also, what's up, Ivy? How you doing? The cauliflower is good. I just have not gotten into using it yet. But I did get into like some other things this year, other ingredients that I never really knew existed. Paneer is a very new thing for me, and I've been in love with paneer. Paneer is so good. Indian cheese, similar to cottage cheese, I guess, but more formed as like a tofu block. I think is the best way to put that one. Yeah, being sold on. Love being sold on plant-based rice. Damn, I can't believe that we had to kill 400 cows to get this pound of rice, Kate. But yeah, I like rice way too much, honestly. Rice is really good. I don't ever really want a lot of rice either. I love rice, but I'm good with like not a lot of rice, if that makes sense. It's weird. But yeah, vegetarian Indian food has been life-changing. Absolutely, Sid. Also, what's up, Sid? How you doing? To be unhealthy without eating me. Exactly. Add more oil. Add more butter. Get that ghee in there. Like, yes. I got all the same calories, baby. Let's go. Oh, gosh. What rice do I usually eat? My partner really likes jasmine rice. So we usually have jasmine rice. I effectively do not care. I effectively do not care. But if I had to be really picky, I'd probably say biryani rice is probably my favorite overall. I just like the feeling of the longer grains, honestly. But I don't care. Rice for me is a joy in general. I love rice. I love bread. All that good stuff. But yeah, tofu is a common paneer substitute. That makes sense, yeah. Growing up, food was easy. Yeah, but the food was an easy sell. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense though. The food was an easy sell though. Yeah. All right, there. Okay. So that took about like what 10 minutes or so to get that to that point. I mean, it definitely charred the rest of it. Probably because there was a lot of liquid down there, so it looks a little bit worse than it actually is. But let me go ahead and timer for 8 minutes then. But gotta grab something else. This is not the greatest handle ever, but so this might be a quick hold up to the camera, but you can kind of see like the rest of the sauce definitely charred up. But you know, I want a slight bit on the top there. You can kind of see it a bit here and there, just to get it going a little bit, just the slightest bit possible. All right, these are starting to soften for real. I think this will be good to remove soon. Jasmine or basmati, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my partner really loves jasmine though, so I was like, I don't really care. just buy the 5-pound pack and we're good to go. And we have a separate room to keep it out of our freaking closet, so that'll be nice not having like weevils, because I've had that shit happen before. Wild rice though, yeah. Wild rice. I have to have more wild rice in my life, honestly. I don't ever hunt it down. I should have it more often. Go and have nice cooking. Yo! Please tweet out the end results. I can be envious. I will do that. It's easy, and I got you, homie. Hopefully you DM'd your empanada pie as well. Was it empanada? I hope it's empanada. But yeah, fried rice is good to have on hand when you want to throw shit together. Yeah. The thing is, there's certain foods for me. Also, one, good to see you, Grassland. Two, there's certain foods that just seem to be cursed at making. Unfortunately, they're rice dishes. I'm working heavily on basmati biryani right now. I'm just not good at it. I wish I could point that it was like one specific thing, but outside like being technique as a whole, but it's something with the technique that I'm just fucking up. So, I don't know. But fried rice is also another one that I'm super cursed with. I do not know why. There's just certain foods that are just out of my wheelhouse for some reason. Thing that takes 8 hours to cook, takes a lot of attention, small, meticulous thing, cutting things a certain way, all that skill, perfectly fine. Hey, layer rice with these onions, and then a little bit more rice, and then maybe some other thing that you want in there. Fuck! I don't know why I can't do this! Why am I so bad? So, but my partner makes great fried rice. Fortunately, that's not her curse. It's only my curse. So I'm very fortunate in that regard. Weevils, yeah, I think they're weevils. I don't know. Whatever the little rice bugs are that come in grains and can get into the rest of your pantry and stuff like that, and they'll just kind of nestle into everything. It sucks. I've had it happen before when I was younger, and I was getting into rice the first time. I got a rice cooker I was in my parents' place and got a rice cooker and everything like that, and I got a big bag of rice thinking I just have it all the time, and then pantry became infested. So that sucked. But now it's in a completely separate part of the house. It's in its own spot with no food in it. I mean, unless they break into the seltzer water, in which case, you know what? Good on them. They need to be hydrated anyway. So yeah, that shit sucks. In Chicago, I'm taking to the Garib Nawaz. It's not the highest quality, but it's cheap comfort food. Look, you give me good food. I don't care if it's high quality or low quality. If it's good food, I'm happy to eat it. Just because I post about going to nice places, don't worry. That's special occasion. I like food. But I'll be there for Frosty. I'll be there for a while, actually, for Frosty, honestly. Because I'll be staying the week after to stay for the Near concert that weekend. So, you have plenty of time. You should hit me up, and we should go and do that. We should absolutely do that. Maybe biryani, good shit. I love cooking that. I don't hate cooking it. I sure wish my results were better. That's where I'm at. I sure wish my results were better. This last one that I made is plenty good. I think I finally hit a stride on it. The only real part is that I forgot to put the paneer in a layer underneath the rice with the caramelized onions that I made for it. And so I had to kind of sprinkle it on top, and so it doesn't fuse with anything, and it's just a little too much of it as well. And so it's I wish I didn't do that now, because it's already pretty punchy in flavors and the rest of it. But it is what it is. Can't spell fried rice without onions. Can't spell damn near anything about onions, honestly. You ready for now? Yeah, I will do. Take care of yourself, Nana. Have a good one. Remember my situation? So yeah, stay hydrated. I want me to send you the recipe instructions for Ayush biryani? Please, yeah, absolutely. Any more information I can study up on and kind of see more similarities and maybe notice some things that might have been undersaid in some of the recipes I'm looking at might be better. I think anything helps for me. I hate not being able to cook certain foods or easier, technically, foods because of things like my incapability to just, follow instructions or something like that. I can give that another couple minutes. Take a good on the timing there. But yes, please. So meet up when you come to Chicago. I'll be around. For a while. Depending on how work situation goes as well, which, it can go in either direction, mind you, when I say this, but depending on how my work situation goes, I might not even be working for the entire 2 weeks that I'm there, or a week and a half that I'm there. So, I could be possibly very, very available to hang out. But it's also very possible that I get another remote position and I just this is a trip I have planned, but I was planning to work throughout the day anyway, so it might be fine. They might just say, just start when you get back in February. Who knows? We'll see. So I might have a lot of time as well, and I can get around a little bit too. So we'll see. Just get good. That's what I'm hoping to do. But I am sure very bad to start, honestly. But yeah, please. I would love to. I have plenty of time.
Yeah. This thing is lacking flavor. First, salt. Second, onion. Make sure you have it all in there. Alright, I'm gonna just check something real quick to make sure that stuff is still running properly. God damn it! Who's worried? So I went back to check on stream, our OBS, make sure everything's running well and all that sort of stuff. And then because I can't see it on this TV that I set up that I have right now, I didn't realize that Oozworm gave a subscription to a Ryuda's Broken TV or a Broken TV. So I saw when I got back, I was like, God damn it! What was it grabbing? I forgot already. Let's grab my slideshow. Assuming we have someone grow. Oh, yes. Yeah. Just down here. Oh, that was really Alright. Let's pull this out real quick here. Oh, yes. A little bit charred in the back because I still don't know how to use this oven very well, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll take one off and I'll bite it and see if it's good. If not, I remove half of it. Still getting used to the oven. Alright, so I don't need the oven anymore, I believe. But the front side looks great, honestly. That front side looks really good. Back side's a little bit charred. Let's go into a suspicious place to eat food. Could raise from like very good to oh no food poisoning time, right? But sometimes you just gotta jump on in. You just gotta try stuff and just see what works out. Put the seasoning in here. And then I was gonna put some cilantro cuts in here as well. Ah! There we go. I'm going to blitz this anyway, so I'm not really super caring about how I'm doing this. Just gonna kind of cut up a little bit and hit like the halfway point. Just kind of half the bunch here, kind of half-ish. Yeah, okay. I had to think about it. Sorry, I'm like... Someone has a cilantro dream, but they're not showing up, they said. Okay. Just had to remind myself. Someone has a cilantro dream, but they said they're not showing up, so we're good. We're good. I forgot. For a second, like, who said that? It's not me, fine. Who's laughing up there? Cheeky son of a gun. That quote some French chef saying, if onions weren't so easy to grow, they cost bank. Yeah, yeah! That'd be absolutely, like, the way to fuck over the world on that one. Holy shit. Also, what's up, H-Monk? How you doing? But yeah, that's actual factuals right there. Fuck, they're easy to grow, because hoofa-doofa, that could go real heckin' bad. Alright, so we got some nice... I use onion. Onion. I'm doing the Cajun accents then. It's with sweet food, and it's like, even then, honestly, you can make onions work well with sweet food. Because you can cook them down so much that they become some level of sweet. I think I actually recently had like a dessert that does use onions in it, if I remember correctly. Or I saw something along those lines as well. And I was like, you know what? I can see that working, honestly. If you put a very, very thin layer of extremely caramelized onions into there, that would be pretty good. But it could work. It still could work. Onions are fucked up good. Okay, onions can be quite sweet. Yeah, go into Gillette. Oh, okay, yes. It's like, onions are just OD. No button in it for maximum flavor. The thing is, it's like I put half it in here to blitz it into this, and then I'm gonna use the other half of it for topping and design and stuff like that.
making it look pretty. Because you still got to eat with your eyes in this workaday world. That is right, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, Gambit cooks with onion. I keep thinking about that clip where Gambit is cooking with, I think it was Jean Grey, and basically he's just like, he's just appalled. All right, that's great. It's got a great gravy. Get some cooking today, and the stream is home and get super motivated. Yeah, you and I think it was Sid who said it as well. Yeah, you and Sid
Just came by to give my monthly Prime sub talk chat.
But I mean, also I understand if you're not, because at the same time, right? You all probably got done recently cooking for this week. You probably helped cook a lot of something. So I don't blame you. For whatever reason, though, my mom, when it comes to Thanksgiving, does not want us to cook anything. And I don't know why. Because allegedly they at least like my cooking. That's all I can say. Allegedly they like my cooking. But when it comes to actual holiday stuff, she's like, no. I don't think she wants anyone to really make anything for the most part. Or something. Or maybe she thinks that our food's too foreign. Because I have a very otherwise, like, from the country black family. So maybe that plays into, like, they don't think we can play into the audience very well. And it's like, no, we totally can. Just every time you've asked us to cook, you asked us to make something that they've never had or not used to or so on and so forth. And they fell in love with the Chinese-style scallion pancakes that I made. And they surprise visited, like, hey, can you just make more of that? I'm like, no, because it takes me a couple days to make it. I need to actually age an egg. Yo, what's up, Joe? Belatedly, how you doing? Thank you for giving me your monthly Prime sub. I'm gonna enjoy eating the sub. It's delicious. But yeah, I think there's a whole episode, well, not a whole episode, a whole section of an episode. I had something in my hand I was gonna throw away there. There's a whole section of an episode of X-Men cartoon from the 90s that has Gambit cooking and being upset at Jean Grey. I can't remember it though. Stream until I now because I was cooking my dinner. Good, excellent. We're cooking buddies now, Ferk. What's up, Ferk? Good to see you, and Joe as well. Hopefully, you're all having a good one. Ooh, human lamb for dinner. Oh my god, fans are fucking killing me. Oh, I haven't had lamb in ages. Is that true? A little true. I think I had it at a restaurant or something recently, but I can't remember where. But like I said, I'm effectively vegetarian. I'm not actually vegetarian. We're more vegetarian on necessity of whatever texture meat has not worked with my partner, unfortunately. So, you know, she's kind of like, well, you can still have meat and all that sort of stuff, and we'll just pair our meals together, stuff like that. I'm like, that sounds like extra work. I might as well just go vegetarian. I do not wish to put in extra effort to make a main meal that can be paired with chicken, and then cooking chicken afterwards, because then I really want to cook the chicken too. It's like, if I can't put it all together or do it all in one go, why do the extra work? I don't want it. But have you cook for all of December? If they only had the bravery to ask, if they only had the sheer bravery, the spine to ask me to cook for the entire December. But they don't. They will not have it. Because they know I would ask to pay for the ingredients. Honestly, that's probably so good. So let me show you what I was talking about a little bit here. So you can see, like, from like kind of like this half onward, it got really, really black and charred. Because not used to my new oven yet still, or this oven yet. But this backside here got pretty fine. So I tried one from this backside here to kind of see how it tastes, and I think it's fine. I think it's fine. The colors will be hidden a little bit by the sauce that I make. Not that big of a deal. And then the flavor is still really, really good, and the crunch is actually kind of fun too. I'm gonna have one more. And Dark Phoenix each time straight. Sid, you can't be just saying stuff like that. Takes the whole brush and just like, no. Dark Phoenix cannot be stopped. She's too powerful.
Oh my god, that's funny. I don't know why she keeps passing out the slightest. She's just not eating well, yeah. Jean Grey, did you eat this morning? Is your blood sugar low? Yes, Professor X. Alright, you better go take this Cliff Bar right now and go have yourself a little snack. Magneto is on his way. Yeah, just slurping it up. I don't know if I said hi to you, Marathi, but just good I didn't. What's up, Marathi? How you doing? Low iron levels. Wolverine comes in, he's like, I'll never go on iron bow, and then lets out his claws, and everyone boos him out of the room. Wolverine would never do that. He's too cool-coded to actually ever do anything that's actually funny. But if I were Wolverine, that's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do, on the other hand. And Magneto won't be able to attack her. That's the only reason Magneto hasn't killed her yet. I can't pull her in. She has no iron in her blood. Says, welcome to die. And then starts doing magnetism, and it's like, shit! And she has a wooden gun. How is this possible? I can't win. This is the ultimate 10-0 matchup. He tries to triangle jump over her to get her the 8-way mix-up. She just blocks it. She just DPs. She doesn't even have one. She just DPs anyway. The P stands for Phoenix, so she's Dragon Phoenixes. Magneto immediately takes 1 billion damage. It's over. Marvel's Capcom 4 cannot happen. The X-Men cartoon is funny. From what I've gotten to see of it, I didn't get to see much of it, honestly. But it seemed very, very good, and I probably enjoyed it as an adult, because my experience with comic book and comic book heroes is effectively, basically, the entirety of the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting series, and now the movie, the MC universe, or cinematic universe, MC, DC, I got them all mixed up. Jean Grace. Oh my gosh. How funny Wolverine is. Depends on Riley on the writer. Alright. So if someone could contact Marvel and let them know that I want to write Wolverine, I'm sure they will just hand over the rights kindly. I'm sure nothing will be wrong with this. Or whoever owns X-Men now. I don't know. Fox? Is that Fox still? Is someone else on X-Men? Sad Dad Wolverine. Have we not had a Sad Dad Wolverine? I thought X-23 or whatever was basically his child, right? She calls Cyclops assist. What she actually does, she calls Cyclops assist. Cyclops assist misses, and Magneto starts to go air dash in for the punish, and then she does a DP as well. Maybe I'll do a new team meta. Maybe I'll pick all teams. I'll pick all teams that have like some sort of DP. So I said Cyclops and he whiffs, and then I'm just like, alright, well, here comes Command Corridor. Idiot. That shouldn't. Here's a nice cartoon. Yeah, basically I have like vague memories of nice cartoons, but I just never really sat down and watched it all that much. Maybe someday, but I still have to finish Batman the Animated Series, but I have that whole collection on Blu-ray. I saw it on sale once, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me buy it so I can actually watch the show. And it's really good. Even now, it's still really good. Alright. Just letting this brown up a little bit more. There's a reason why I'm still cooking this. I'm just letting it brown up a little bit more. But then I'll pop into here, let it cool down for like 5-10 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes. I gotta be smart about it. Try not to be impatient about blowing up my blender. And then we go from there. I probably don't need to put this down anymore, actually. I could probably move it on up. Yeah. Gaming. There's Children of the Atom 2. That's never happening. We are never getting a Children of the Atom 2. We're probably not even going to get like another Marvel-based fighting game ever. I would not be surprised if we never get one ever again, honestly. like Children of Men, Children of the X-Men. It's close. It's almost there. And the Mortal Kombat cartoon is comedy. It's like, what do these kids need? We gotta make a cartoon based on the most violent, gory video game currently on the market that parents and the legal US system are hand in hand over shutting that shit down. I will say in the long run, yeah, we probably needed a rating system on games anyway, so I'm glad it happened, period. Though I did just watch a video about Night Trap, which was like the other major game they cited for the whole hearing when it came to what ended up being the game rating system in the US. And they did some Kickstarters and re-releases of Night Trap more recently, but they were trying to do their own Kickstarter of it, and then they were like, well, while we know that we would be more popular over more systems, they were basically like, we'll never fucking release for Nintendo ever again, fuck them. Because Nintendo talked out against all those games and saying, we are a family-friendly company. We would never release these games on our console. And so they just held on to that the last 20 plus years. I'm like, honestly, to a level degree, that's fair. But Nintendo really does not care. They give zero shits about you not releasing their game onto their console. Oh gosh, dude, Gambit Trick of the Sentinels is one of my favorite scenes of cartoon. Oh, I can't see it right now. Let's see it again. A Marvel cringe fighting game. I'll take it. Fuck it. It'll be funnier this way. I was in the stream for a minute and I got jump scared by right speaker. Is it coming? Is this not stereo sounding right now? Is it only coming out of the right speaker? Because if so, that's funny, but probably something I can't fix either. I mean, you're right. They did make a Rambo cartoon and video game. So that is true. That's a really good point. Oh yeah. Oh, Night Trap. They made a Toxic Avenger cartoon? What? Huh? Okay, today I learned. Was it Capcom Offshoot Studios? Look, Capcom just needs to make a Hyper Fighter with like Arxis. Like they need a pair of Arxis at this point. They're not gonna make another, or I should say, Tekken or Namco's not gonna make a cross Street Fighter. They're not gonna fucking do it. They basically did it by unleashing Akuma into the game and then stopping there and then saying, let's get all these other cool characters together. Let's do what Smash did. We saw Capcom trip over getting Street Fighter Cross Tekken anywhere. We could just do what Smash does instead. That seems to be working great so far. MK's also doing it. That seems to be going great so far. Arxis made a whole game based around this. It's not going great so far, but, you know, the idea is there. Here. It's sufficiently roasted. Toss it in. Stereo meant you were off to the side. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't know if it was always porting into mono right side. And, it's good to know, actually, in that case. But they did. I remember watching it. Holy crap! For free on Tubi. I don't know what the fuck Tubi is. Maybe for some reason. I mean, if it's free, shit, I can do whatever I want. I could just stream that one day. This is Capcom vs. Capcom. They do, honestly. I mean, they did have Capcom Fighting Jam, which was the idea of Capcom versus Capcom. The idea of it was there. It's down here, so it's easier to futz around with. But ultimately, that wasn't a very good game because they were using all sorts of leftovers from other games. Continue to use the same Morgan sprite they've been using for the past 400 years. Can't really wait until they release Marvel vs. Capcom 17, and it still uses the original Morgan sprite. It's a beautiful time. They can't change it anymore. It's like bad box art Mega Man. You can't fix what ain't broken. Sebastian Castellanos from the Evil Within. They have a lot of games they could pull from. Is the big thing. They have so many games. They could get Super Joe from the original Bionic Commando. To be is US only. Oh, Grasshand's like, I gotta move back. I know I just immigrated just like 4 months ago, but I gotta move back. The people need me. Morgan Sprite will be TLC, that's true. He's a robot with the big arms from near. Morgan Sprite still got it. She's still looking damn good after all these years. Can't wait till the class meeting. Like, wow, Morgan, you look great. Alright, I gotta stop eating this. Oh yeah, New Geo Battle Coliseum also exists. That's also a game of all time. You're right. Alright, I'm gonna let this cool off for a bit before I blend it. If I don't, then it'll explode. So let me go do something real quick here.
Oh, it's not working. Dang it. That's weird. That should still capture. Why'd I go here? Weird. My camera doesn't turn on. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I was like, oh, well, I'll just move over here and everything should be fine. But no, apparently it does not use my camera from here, which is weird because it says it's on. That's interesting.
I fucked up!
That's my feelings to this right now. Wow. Yeah, okay, so it can't pull an extra camera onto things because I guess I'm using one right now. Video games? So they're actually kind of interesting. I did not realize that.
Let's get shells!
It's unfortunate. Well, either way, we're giving this a few minutes here. But you all can apparently hear me, so that's at least nice. So that seems to be good. A Morgan Sprite Battle Hub avatar costume like Paper Mario. Yes, that would rule. That would absolutely rule.
That's disgusting.
Probably gonna look at me. Yeah. What if the two got to meet in like the storyline? What if that's like? What if they had like pre-prepared teams to go through the fighting game with, and it's just like these very creatively put together teams. I don't know what to put on camera, by the way. I'm just like thinking about it. What if I do this? And remove that. Because that's the part of a screen. There's still music going. So, yeah, we'll just do that for now. Alright, let's do this for now. While I wait for stuff to cool over in the blender before I let that. Yeah, I'm not going back for 2B. Wait, you sure? You sure? What do you mean this is a terrible and awful idea to return to the current status of the U.S.? Let's play a game and describe what's happened to us. I mean, I could do you one better, honestly. Let's see. What can I play? That's short and easy to think about. I guess this, honestly. This is like probably the shortest and easy to think about thing possible. That I can like kill in like a few minutes here. Options are the sounds off. I want the sound off for this one before I set it up on OBS here. Because we already have our own sound. We don't need extra sound. I am the extra sound. Alright. So then we'll go ahead and do this. Capture existing. Okay. There it goes. Hell yeah. Alright. We'll just play some Luck Be a Landlord for like 20 minutes. Wait for this stuff to cool down real quick here.
You can't false advertise me. I could just be saying stuff at any given time, and you'll never know. Also, belatedly, what's up, boys? How you doing? Is Titanic 666 actually a real thing? Please say yes. Please say yes. All right, there we go. All right. I'll move it down to there, just to give it a little bit more evenhood here. Oh my god, it's real? That's terrifying. Alright. I've already beaten this game, by the way. I did it on my phone, because this is definitely a no-brainer game. I should probably not also have it on 3x for people who might be watching this for the first time. Probably should not have it on just 3x. Or 4x or whatever I have it on right now. 3x. We could do 1x. There we go. Alright, there we go. Have you actually watched the Spy Dog? Is that actually a thing you have watched before? My sure this is not working. Just gonna try turning it on once more. Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's good to know. I can't have a camera on computer. And is it free on Tubi as well? That's also a great question. Is it also free on Tubi? Let's go an egg route for funsies. That's a terrifying thing to learn. That's crazy. Go for that. So is it like just like a horror movie version of the Titanic? It talks about Tubi, and that led down the path of finding out it has original films. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, and also terrifying. I never actually do Suits ever because I always lose them, but that's just me. So then Boyx has watched it before, it seems, and so that's at least something. Another cat in there. A Jaws knockoff called Swim. Does it also star a giant shark as well, or is it something more comedic and funny? Let's just start more rare, I guess. Yeah, Winds of Water. Okay, now I can actually click on stuff as well. That's also great. Why didn't he just grab AI-generated Eminem to star in the Jaws movie? That's just what it looks like. Swim, water, Otacon, so on and so forth. All right, I'm gonna need rare picks actually. Shark. The shark's not even in the water. It's just kind of on like, oh man, that sucks. Someone please. Every Tubi movie looks AI generated graphic designs by I don't know what Tubi is, but I'm clearly wasting time by not knowing what Tubi is. Holy shit. With ads? Okay. So that means that legally I could probably watch it on stream. Sometime. Let's get real. I know I have a minor there, but whatever. Let's just slow it down. Take it easy. I have a white creature, fuck it. Is it a streaming service of some kind? I'm not gonna survive this. That's fine though. Whatever. I don't have any keys then, do I? It does sound pretty, allegedly, a streaming service. There we go. I think that's the better energy that we want to put into that. Allegedly is a streaming service. Alright, so that should get me... Oh, so one comment was all of them before you spend. I guess 12 each. Yeah, so I guess with some extra money as well. Every time that's pop up, I'm fine with that. This streaming service sounds amazing, and the fact that it came from Boyx as well really gives the energy up at the same time to say that, oh yeah, it's gotta be like absolutely ridiculous tier stuff in there that I definitely gotta watch at some point. Is this where you source all your movies for Rough Cuts, your podcast? Is this? Are they all from Tubi? Fuck it, let's go for Witch. Just kind of feeling this out and seeing what comes of it. But some are from Tubi. Well, if you, I am sure, I didn't even realize I had only that much left. No, not a big deal. That's how the game works. Well, I guess next time, if you ever have any people who come back for a second round on your podcast, watching a movie from Tubi might be the thing. Catfish Christmas? Excuse me? What do you mean, a catfish Christmas? Damn, just like real life, right? This game is... I really appreciate this game a lot, actually, from an almost artistic standpoint, honestly. Because it's like you would play the game a lot, and you can have a lot of good ideas of what you're allegedly supposed to do, what the synergies are, and everything like that. And sometimes shit just don't work out because you picked the wrong path in life. Oh, you're broke now, and the rest of the world does not care. You'll go online and say, hey, look, I made a bad decision in life that I could have not foreseen whatsoever. Can someone help me out? And then you're gonna have some motherfucker in your ear saying, oh, well, maybe you should have gone for college for programming, you big dumb idiot. And it's like, like this fish with a person. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. Here it is. God, you're right. They do look AI generated. Okay, so now that I'm seeing the poster, I think I understand what the movie's about now. I think I see what the movie's about now, and actually that's hilarious. That's actually really good. A catfish fish that sucks. I don't know. If it's two guys on the internet pretending to be someone of value or something like that, and they have to meet up under these circumstances, that seems pretty damn good, actually. That seems really good. I am here for food. Food is cooling down right now before I have to blend it. So I'll give it like 15 to 20 minutes to cool down. And since I upgraded how I stream my food stuff, I can switch between computer and camera as well. Very similar to what you have, actually, Cornette. You already know much about it. But like, yeah, I can like always switch back to cooking over here. We see some stuff out there and everything like that. I feel like I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy right now. And then we switch it back over here. With us on this end. That's about catfish. You can make it. I'm sure Tubi would be happy to have you on board making the movies. You might as well, Finn. We get an echo when you do that. It's great. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, because this scene doesn't have the camera on there. He's got a picture. Yeah, you barely have the picture. Just give him like a napkin that says, I have an idea for a movie. It's about catfish. And I'm like, whatever, bro. Here's. Or I should say, whatever, sis. Just to be clear, I was using, bro, very overarchingly, and that was a bad idea. But yeah, whatever. I feel like, whatever, sis. Here's $100,000. Make something, please. We need content. Give us content. We need it. Probably swear jar for now. Yeah, they have to accept basically any idea. They're trying to... Their only angle they have against Netflix is having original content. Look at these three little guys also next to each other. All you gotta do is beat American Gladiators on your first try. Find the alternative path to defeat American Gladiators on my first try. It was my second try, in all fairness. Laser shot me a lot, very fast. Like it was in his name or something. It's crazy how it works. And I think that was still on the game we lost, too. I think we still lost. That was on the game we fucking lost. How's it going? How's it going, Corndan, though? Good to see ya. Yeah, I can't wait to make your catfish movie, though. Oh, that was on the game we won? Okay, I couldn't remember. It would have been funny if it was on the game we lost. Oh, no, what happened on the game we lost was that I beat Smite. I promised that we would beat Smite in the second game, and we did. And you know, it wasn't me who beat Smite. It was the people who beat Smite. Everyone came together like a union and defeated Smite, who didn't deserve to be beaten by a union because Smite actually is very kind and pays people who help him out with his work. Bubsy win near consecutively was such a funny way to level things. Yeah. You always got to believe in Corndan. That's the big thing in life. You just have to believe in Corndan. I always believe in Corndan. He's very good at video games and just being a decent human being. I'm going to be like Corndan when I grow up. But yeah, make it out. Alzaraf sweating in his chair. I gotta have the coffee ice cream combination. I'm gonna put them together like Voltron. I am not good at video games. Yes, that's the person who finished the Bubsy challenge. Wow. Woo. I saw it. I was there. I seen it. I watched it. It was great. Arcade Pit Wednesday was a lot of fun, though. I don't know how many people actually got to catch it or not because, you know, I can't. The new rules for Arcade Pit, it says just don't open the chat anymore because of GDQ. They're like, we can't moderate people guessing or not guessing anymore. So just don't ever look at the chat again. So that's been, I assume, a pretty recently put together rule set since he started GDQ. So I can't see anything for the GDQ one. So I don't know who's watching or not because they don't even do the... Like, at least with the Sunday stuff, they actually put, like, certain chat bubbles on the screen we're looking at from Smite's side. But for GDQ, it was just nothing. It was just us. Video games, when Tito would be like, I'm the bard. I'm the actual bard gamer. I give him all the energy. I just sing some songs for them, and then people just get better at video games. That's how it works. I'm not surviving this one, I don't think. I have 100 doing one spin. I'm not getting anything I want. And it's getting me killed because I'm being stubborn. Being stubborn. My face has been forever altered. I need to see that. That's great. You know better as a kid, RK? Well, now you know better. Now you know better. Great. You're doing great. So I passed my bedtime, but I always enjoy catching up. Yeah, it seemed like I had a great time. That's all I can really say, honestly. I had a great time hanging out with Lucy, Corndan, and Slyo. But, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else was having a great time. But I was having a blast. Zimbo energy, and that solved everything for one game and one game only, though. That second game, we got steamrolled by every single possible place on the board. We were fighting for our lives out there. Video games became very, very hard. Not hitting bad things on the board also became very, very hard. I got all these miners, but could you not give me any more miners, please, game? Give me some ores. Like, oh shit, that's from Lisa. I'm still floored at that one. I am kicking myself for the Slamurai Hoedown 64 one, though. It's like, I'm like, I don't think it's Goemon either, but it's because they also thought it was Goemon. That made me think, like, maybe it is Goemon. I can imagine it being in a fighting game, but even for a fighting game, it's too short, right? And it was from a fighting game anyway. Not too much things. We made the game fun as hell, but we probably did more damage to ourselves. Yeah. Let's keep moving ourselves into awkward positions. Oh no! What do you mean there's another Snailzer in the area? I don't understand. It's on Neo Geo, I think is what it was. If I remember correctly. I mean, I guess I could check like right now because I'm right here, but... Yeah, it's on the Neo Geo 64. So it's not in Nintendo 64. It's Neo Geo 64. I just want to check myself before I said anything further. And it was like, oh, I'm big stupid. All right. I need some dice. Okay. Yeah. Neo Geo questions are tough. Yeah, it's technically a Neo Geo, but it's like, it still sounded like a Slamurai Hoedown game. Like, real talk, it still sounded like a Slamurai Hoedown game. I don't think it was too far off, necessarily. So, you know, it wasn't unfair. It was a fair question. It's just, no one committed to Slamurai Hoedown. But it was definitely, if I had a second opportunity for a second guess, that would have been it. 100%. Yeah, the Neo with 64. Just a few letters between the N, E, and O. That's all. Yeah, to be entertained, if we saw rakes, yeah, 100%. If Smite laid on a board and it just had rakes all over it, showing us where every spot we could step onto would put a rake in our face, we would absolutely run to every single rake with speed runner efficiency. Every single time. Let's see if I can get this going. I doubt I can, but let's see if I can get it going. Oars or clubs? Oof. I want both, but I think I want oars for now. Alright, there's a dice. I can at least maybe kill a gambler. Get enough money? No. No. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think it's been about 20-ish minutes as well. So let me go ahead and move back to the kitchen here. And then we'll finish blitzing it up and all that good stuff. Let me just make sure that I still have plenty of music to go. Yeah, okay. Just to make sure that, yeah, there's plenty. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go add that here. So we're not just listening to Gran Turismo music the whole time. I'm gonna put some video game drum and bass playlist next as well. Let's do that instead, so that we have the best of all worlds, all the same. So yeah. All right, cool. I think we're good here. Let me switch back to the camera in the kitchen, and I will be with you shortly.
All right, we're so back, baby. Let's go. Back to Delay Land. I need one more of these. Yeah, that's really good. I like that a lot. All right. Well, I'm glad that turned out great. Ow. Damn, this chicken looks good. Damn, this game looks fun. What's up, Teddy? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Let me make sure this temperature's down. Yeah. Okay. Before I actually start blitzing it up. All right. It's probably getting pretty loud now I think about it. Yeah. This Samurai Hoedown 64 looks really good. All right. Well, I'm gonna give a volume warning, but I think I probably should just mute instead. Honestly. I'm not even gonna like give you all the time of the day on this one. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna mute for a second so y'all just don't like have to listen to like a bunch of blender noise. I don't know if you can hear me enough. I'm going to check to make sure you can't hear me. So I'm like waiting for the response just in case. All right, you good? All right, ready? We're good. Oh, you can hear me. Oh shit. All right. Let me try that again. God damn it, I looked over and there's just a bunch of burr noises on there. That's great. Alright, so let me re-look at something real quick here. I might have to add the liquid now, and I just maybe forgot that there's steps out of order, but let me look at something real quick, because it's not getting under there, and I can't tell if it's the blender not connecting properly right now, or if it's actually, I don't know, it feels like it might just need a bit of liquid, so let's see. Yeah, my steps are right. I like had to just double check to make sure, but yeah, no, the steps are right. It's just, it just is not happy right now. So I'm gonna add a little bit of actual water, liquid. Because I feel at least at this point. Oh, you said, okay, we have silence. Hopefully it's not silence like, the music's still working if I mute the audio from my camera. It should still be fine, regardless. I believe. Alright, let's try doing that and see if that maybe helps out a little bit. If this doesn't work, there's, other options I can do. It's just, I don't like using my hand blender all that much. The immersion blender, as the cool cats call it. Also, did I say hi to you, Teddy? Because you just made me laugh first and I didn't even think about saying hi to you in the first place. If I didn't, hi, Teddy. It's not the burnt blender smoke smell, thankfully, yeah. Alright, so let's try this again. I'm gonna mute you all real quick here. Alright, I'm not sure. Blender is failing me today. Blender is not keeping things happy. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna use the immersion blender instead and go from there. Your blender ASMR is real and kind of creepy. What the fuck? That sounds like a small nightmare, honestly. It's not terrible. I'm looking at them. It's not terrible. Not smooth as I like though, which sucks a little bit. And it's trying to buy a blender. Everyone's blasphemous. Blasphemous. I guess it makes sense that they just need an ASMR for everything. I mean, it's not just what stock sounds really are anyway. They're just technically ASMR. Here's a completely isolated sound for you to listen to, just in greater quantities instead of just once. Instead of a singular sound effect, it's multiple sound effects. And that's exciting for some people. It helps people relax to study to. Whatever's happened with this blender, hopefully not dying, but we've had it for a few years and we use it quite a fair amount of time. But might need to take it and repair something along that line. But it's just not blending. I don't think think this is too thick of a sauce to blend. I don't remember ever having problems blending this. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Did you had a job at a tea reduction place for 9 months? Tell us more. I'm very invested in this because it's one of those like situations that's like, oh, that's just something I just don't know anything about. And I feel like the point of it being 9 months might have been like, this may suck as well. As much as I can, because I'm the kind of person who's like, just give me as much as I can, I'll be happy. And we're gonna add some cream in here. Yeah, I think it's fine actually. It's blitzing enough. I think we're good. Yo, what's up, Tattoo Jin? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good one. Happy tea day to you if you got to celebrate it all. And if not, I hope you've got to eat really good food regardless of whatever day lies ahead of you. Drop your lead pipe on the ground. I mean, I do really enjoy the silence interrupted by blank occasionally. It's like there's like the Yoda scream and there's like the interrupted by Rhine from Xenoblade Chronicles. Those are really good. As Boyks could probably tell you, we had that running throughout one of the cabins. One of the cabins, they just turned it on and just like, there's Ryan, and for the course of the next, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 hours, we would occasionally just hear, it's Ryan time. And someone said something about like, something being like, racist or something like that, and then Ryan came in and said, oh yeah! It's like, no, Ryan's racist! I can't believe Ryan's racist. Alright, I'm gonna just check the instructions once more, because I feel like I'm gotta be missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. It's bothering me. Just sitting there like, I just don't remember ever having a problem of that not blending. It feels really thick, but it should be a paste, it should be a gravy, it's just oddly dry. Or, I mean, not as soaked as I used to it being. So I don't know, it's weird. But I was mostly copying, pasting things, it was kind of, ugh. I hate those kind of like, well, I hate some functionality now. I think that's one I would hate the most though. I'm good at just turning brain off and doing functions, but I like what I'm doing right now with like budget stuff. And it's like, cool, yeah, we need you to enter this budget stuff. Like, yeah, that's fine, it's great, but it's also like very much, they want me to like say, oh, well, we need an answer to this thing, can you figure it out? Yes, I can go ahead and get the data together to figure out why this thing is happening or what's going on here, or so on and so forth. So I really like those aspects going into it as well, but get rid of shot footage of some cats were meowing well. They were going through every meow in the sound. That's incredible. We don't have enough meows, Chuck. We gotta get more meows in there. Meowsabub will be so pissed once they figure out that we've not gotten enough loud meows for them. Go. Yeah, let me cut 2, honestly. It seems my liquids are short. I checked it again, I don't think I'm missing anything. So, I don't know. I don't remember being this thick of a sauce starting out. So, I'm gonna add a little bit more liquid as well. There we go. Sound like some poor cat, which is a constant misery. Oh, that's so sad. Just different types of cats meowing and just going to the library and it's like, maybe this one's good, maybe this one's good. Oh no. I might take an immersion blender to this just to get it a little bit more finely pureed. But I think it just might be a water thing, honestly. I think it just might be a water thing. I remember it still being saucier at this point. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's get this going in here. Minimum. One overworked cat. I don't know. Outside looking in, I think it would be a lot of fun to be in a production studio as a job. I think that'd be very fun and funny. But real talk, I'd probably lose my goddamn mind. I think any sort of agency and at the pace that they have to create stuff would absolutely drive me bonkers. So there's also that aspect too. That's like, ugh, never mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, I feel like every liquid I put in here, it just gets sopped up like instantaneously. Like I didn't put any flour in here. What the hell's going on? It's just eating liquid right now. That's really, really weird. All right. So I'm gonna do a cup of heavy cream, and I'm gonna see where it puts it. And if it still seems to be very, very overtly thick, I might read the instructions from the beginning again, just to make sure I didn't miss some sort of liquid adding step. I just don't think I did. That's a little bit weird. I know it's been a while since I made this, and it still feels right in terms of order of operations, but I don't know. It feels like I am lacking some sort of liquid in there. Alright, let's start here. Guys, like a decent job, my boss is good. I left because the pay was butt. Yeah, that's always the hard part, right? Hey, this job's actually decent, and I like the person who I am working with and who's directly above me. This seems great, and it's like, well, you don't get to have all of that and be able to have a living wage. You fool, you buffoon. Yeah, like it's pretty, it's gorgeous, but it is just not. It's just not liquid enough, honestly. And I have no idea why. I'm gonna take one more peek just to make sure I didn't just completely glaze over something again. And you got way better offer. Hell yeah, that's the stuff you like to hear. Hopefully you're doing really well now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I found something while I was making it, but yeah, this is I'm actually correct in making this. Everything is good. It's just somewhere along the line I lost liquid in like the mouthfuls. So let's go ahead and do this, right? Let's go ahead and do this. If I have any, which I might not. Alright, it's not that. Never mind, let me take that back. I do not have the liquids I was expecting. Liquid solidus. Liquid. Solidus. Now imagine like that whole scene like Metal Gear Solid. Oh, not Metal Gear Solid. Wow, let me try that again. In Shrek. They're like, Shrek, Fiona, King, Honey, Sid, Donkey, and just Otacon coming in like, Otacon! Me! Alright, there we go. Alright. Well, I don't think we have any vegetable... What's the word we're looking for? Broth. That's what I was trying to find in the fridge. I don't think we have any right now. Oh, wait, no, we do. I'm just blind. Here we go. Yeah, so let me try to pop that in here as well and see if that works out. Finally get Black Friday deals, and I got Rito in my kitchen. It's the worst deal of all time. You gotta return that, honestly. If you don't return it in the next 24 hours, they won't accept it, honestly. So you might want to get on that right now, Greenbark guy. Yo, what's up, Greenbark guy? How's it going? Good to see you, fam. What's going on? All right, so I'm just gonna add. A little bit unfortunate that I have to dour the flavor a little bit here. Trying to just add liquid, but it just feels like any liquid I'm adding is just like not helping. It's not helping. Delicious! It's great! It's super good! It's absolutely delicious! It's just not thick. that broth ain't thick. All right, let me try this by itself real quick, just to make sure I get a good flavoring out of it. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pour a lot of this in. I'm gonna do one more lemon. I'm gonna add some salt as well. See where that puts me. If I'm happy with it, then we can go from there. But if I'm not happy with it, then what we'll probably do in that case is start adding water. I think at this point it's just, I'm gonna make things a lot worse if I just keep trying to add flavored things into it. So we'll go from there. That's the worst deal of all time. A rough month, had to put a little, oh no. Yeah, and it has been about, a year since Swan, so it's a lot in November, honestly, so I do understand that. But you guys sponsored by a local card shop for Pokemon. Oh, wow. I know you've been playing a lot more card games as of late. I've been, sneaking in and watching every now and then. It seems like you've been playing a lot more card games. I just know jack all about card games, so I don't really say much because I'm just embarrassed. But that's amazing that your local card shop has recognized what you're doing and actually got you on board and everything like that. So that's super, super good. I'm proud of you, buddy. But yeah, that's real shitty about Willow. I'm sorry. But like you said, 16 good years is insanely good. Also, what's up, Eskimo? I see you there. And I'm not getting there. That's bad. Okay, there it is. I don't know how that happened. One of the stickers from one of the lemons got in the sauce. I'm glad I saw it. The sauce needs to be a little bit stickery. Stickery? What the fuck does that mean? As in, there's a sticker, you idiot. Why'd you put that in there? It's like, I did it. I'm sorry. Forgive me this, please. Okay. So then let's put you to the side here real quick. Okay. First things first, actually. Hold on. You're going to hear a blender for half a second here. Okay. So blender's working. So I'm thinking the sauce might have been too thick. So my theory of it being too thick, I think it's on point. I still don't know why it's too thick or why it ended up that way, but it's on point still. That hickey sticky. I'm not gonna lie, the hickey sticky sounds like something that you would see in the millennial version of the Karma Sutra. The hickey sticky. Hey honey, you wanna go up to the bedroom and do the hickey sticky? See, this is why I'm not allowed to talk in a lot of instances. This is why I sit and shut up and listen to people instead of saying words out loud.
Tastes fantastic. Still gotta water it down just a little bit more, but here's what I'm gonna do first and foremost. There's a little bit of sauce left in the bottom of this, so I'm gonna take some water to clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna take some water, try and bliss that out, and see if I can pop that in there. Step one. So I need more water in there, but also so we have a little bit more flavor in there. And clean this up a little bit as well. So hopefully we'll have kind of a best of all worlds in this case here. But we'll see what happens in reality. Alright. Blender's not too loud, I don't think, but you know, this is good. You're my test audience, so I'm gonna give you the heads up now. I'm going to run the blender. I'm not gonna mute it. And let me know if it's insanely loud or anything like that. We're going on a test run, but we're doing it together. Good fucking luck. Or, you know, mute if so, and then I'll wave my hands like this whenever I'm done blitzing this. So, but let's find out here. Give it like 10 seconds before I start running it so people can mute if need be. Alright. That's not too bad? Okay. Okay, that's great news actually here. That means there was a blender going on for a second. Yeah, if you're going to like wave like this, there we go. Don't worry, you can always make your own blender sounds on mute in the chat. Okay, that's gonna put that much in there. Yeah, we can always make your own blender sounds as well to kind of choose your own experience when it comes to the blender. Volume's fine, volume's great. Okay. I'm just surprised, you know, just kind of expect the blender to be extremely loud. It's a nice blender. That said, it's a very nice blender. Okay, let me add the rest of this water here, and I think that'll be just the right amount that I need for this. It's gonna be... It feels just about right. I think what I'll probably also do in that case then is... Well, I mean, I already know I was going to do this anyway. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm going to get my immersion blender. Since the normal blender's not too bad, I'll try the immersion blender as well. We'll see how that goes. Let's get it a little bit more blitzed up and not so chunky. Yeah, be like Teddy. Make your own blender noises. Choose your own blender adventure. It's important out here to, you know, keep autonomy over the things that you can and can't do in the world. And one of the most important things you can do is make your own blender noises. Making things worse, but not on purpose. All right. Immersion blender is you. Ah! Yeah, okay. That's really clear. I put rocks in my blender and I got a wicked dubstep song. And yet, that's not the first time we've mentioned dubstep today. On this stream. Merch coming soon. Yeah, you just do your blenders in the chat. What do you mean you don't have a blender emote? Oh, I guess you have to sub to tier 3 Ryudo to get your blender emote. I don't have a blender emote on tier 3, nor should you subscribe to tier 3, regardless of that. I keep all my most mediocre emotes on tier 3 and tier 2, so that people don't feel obligated to pay for it. The Blender, the animated series. I love that guy from Futurama. Blender. He's my favorite character. Love that guy. This is looking quite a bit better. Not as good as I normally would have it, but it's looking a lot better. But you got to steam your food. Yo, what's up, regrets? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one, fam. Messing with my blender, pretty yard. Okay, that doesn't look superb. Maybe because it's cold, honestly, because I don't have to overheat. Yeah, let me get overheat and maybe that'll be fine. There's like specks of stuff in here. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's split. And that's a new one. That would be a very new one. But maybe it's just overheat. It's not overheat because I put it over cold now, so maybe the solids are separating from the oils, and that's kind of what's happening here. The last masala blend. Oh my gosh. I might buy blender merch. I'll make a tier 3 blender just available just for you, Crash Lamp. So you get tiers 3 sub all the time. Do not do this. I think it was just the heat aspect and just kind of separating a little bit. Alright, that's looking a lot better in terms of like an actual sauce too. That feels a lot better. Alright, get that out of here. Get it off. There we go. Green Biker Guy, you'll be proud to know that I was on an arcade ping 2 nights ago on GDQ, and I got a Mega Man X challenge, and I won. Don't ask about the Mega Man X2 challenge. The game that you're actually in. Don't ask about that one. Came to learn that Mega Man X2 bosses have weaknesses that I came across very quickly, and it just turns out that it just fucking sucks. It just does no damage anyway, and the boss has like extra phases as a result. And I'm like, I am not getting this done fast at all. This sucks a lot. A blender sprite for tier 3 star. I should honestly get you to do more emotes. I have an emote in my head, an animated emote in my head that I want to do. But I'm just waiting till like after the holidays and seeing how things settle down with work. So if things go well enough and things, are actually fine and okay, then I'll probably start reaching out to folks early next year. But I have at least one anime emo that I know exactly what I want, and I just need to get it done. And I think you'll probably be the best artist to do it with, but I have to get there first. We'll have to see how it goes. The sickest wheelies in a year, 20XX. The Green Biker came on screen, I'm like, yeah, there's the Green Biker guy. Hell yeah. Sure hope nothing bad happens to him. He's like, no, he'll make it to X3. He will definitely make it to X3. Oh gosh. And maybe too, yeah. I have gotten to see some of your animation. Don't know why I keep doing this fake Cajun accent. Alright, I need to stop eating these. They're just really good. And I'm enjoying them. But also, just gotta stop. They're super punchy, super good. Love that a lot. So like, even if I lose a little bit of flavor on the sauce here, I'm not gonna lose my shit over it per se, but alright. I think now the next step is get a little bit more salt in here. Get
slightest bit of MSG. There. And I'm going to do a little bit of liquid smoke as well, just to get a bit more smokiness to finish off with. There we go. I can't actually give it true smokiness. He didn't make it extra. He did, however, make it too. Alzerox comes back with the fucking affogato and then just starts firing off shots. May he rest in peace. Oh god. Die playable? No. Oh no. Even the one that has the most opportunity and cadence, it's gone. It's gone forever. Gotta let him go. Stay. They had him right there. They had the fan favorite. And they didn't put him in the game. Ah! That's me screaming. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I'm going to actually squeeze the other half of this lemon in there because it needs to go somewhere. It needs to go somewhere. I'm going to actually move the sticker off first this time because I don't know how the other one got in there. You can play as Hadoken Dr. Light? What the fuck? What the devil? That's excellent. Holy shit. I did not know that. I mean, I barely know anything about Mega Man Dive in general, so I guess there's a reason why I didn't know that. But I'm learning so much today, and it's excellent. These are the actual important things to know to run. That lemon there. A little bit more liquid. Got any more cream on this one. I might add the slightest and smallest bit of cornstarch slurry, but to get you all updated on what's going on here. Not too far. Yeah, so you can see the sauce in there. I can do two hands at once here. See, it's a little bit more runny than you probably like for a curry or tikka masala curry. But so I think I'm just put the slightest bit of cornstarch in there. Just a slightly thick enough. I like barely want to eat. It's in here somewhere. Maybe. Run through in like the last week. But there we go. You know, corn starch. It's corn. I don't know the actual second set of lyrics on that, ironically. Despite how often I hear that song between Jimfoo Stream and Oozworm Stream, I don't know what the second line is before it gets to it has the juice. Banger of a trailer theme, you're gonna have to DM it to me. I mean, other people can obviously listen to it and probably should because it's probably a banger, but you know, you should DM it to me so I can listen to it later because my hands, I cannot access it right now. We are prepping to make a turkey noodle soup for dinner. Got like 2 times the leftover turkey that you need because of course you're gonna snack on it. I mean, if you make turkey as good as you do, then yeah, that's just an inevitability. That's just inevitable. You smoked your turkey for like 7 hours. You showed me the results. I shared it with my partner. I showed you off like a trophy husband. I'm like, oh my god, look at what corn Dan did. He's so cool. Aren't you proud of him? He was very proud of me, by the way. That looked great. some, even despite how her body treats meat right now. She would happily have some. I'm going to put half in there and see. Because I want the lightest thing. I really don't want a whole lot, honestly. Yo, the sauce! Yeah, so it's that sauce that Sam just keeps falling into. We keep telling her to get out of it, but she doesn't. It's a goddamn shame. I don't know why, but that's just still like one of the most entertaining times I've had on stream. Not to say any other times were bad or anything like that, but it's just yelling at Samus to get out of the sauce, get out of the soup, get out of the drink. All right, get a little bit of time here to cook it in, and then I think after that we'll pop in. Well, I'll do one more taste test to make sure I'm happy with it, and then we'll pop in the cauliflower. And I mean, that's effectively it until, tomorrow, where I have to bring it somewhere else. But it smells great. It tastes great. Even these by itself should have a lot of punchy flavor, so I'm not super worried about making this extraordinarily flavorful per se, but I think, having a still pretty good and slightly sweeter flavor on this will work out quite well to the punchiness of the cauliflower. I keep wanting to call it Gobi. I am not of Middle East Indian background. I do not need to use that word. But Gobi is such a cool word. Get out of the drink, Samus. She can't. She will never stop. She can't do it. It's impossible. Swimming in the ragu. She's still in there, bathing in the pasta sauce. You thought that hot tubs were gonna be the new Twitch meta? Wait until we get the pasta sauce. Nice little pasta sauce tub. As sexual as I am as a person, food and sexuality is like possibly one of the biggest fucking turn-offs. I say biggest reasonable turn-offs. I don't like violence as well, or I say non-consensual violence. But when it comes to food and sexualness, I'm like, oh my god. If I ever get whipped cream sprayed on my boomer kawanger, I'm walking out of that room with whipped cream on my boomer kawanger. I do not want anything further to do with that. Please and thank you. Some with a pasta suit. I can't wait until those Samus nudes. Just comes up in like a suit of ramen, hard ramen. Really, it's just like I can't eat her. She's too delicious. Can't do it. Oh, there we go. We're going. Evidence, no! Go play Final Fantasy or something. Why now? What's up, Evidence? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one, and hopefully you had a good tea day as well if you celebrate anything around it. But if not, hopefully you just had a straight up good Thursday with really good food. But I always hope for good food every day for folks out there. Send noodles. My Magnus sent me into an I'm gonna have a wholesome cooking stream immediately before talking about Boomer Kawaii. I never have a wholesome stream. I'm just happy that people are happy. That's where the wholesome stops. Alright, so let's see. I think this is still a little thinner than I want. I don't have to overcook it either, but let's... And I'm trying to be patient. I gotta give it some time. I know. I gotta give it some time, but... No, I don't care. I'm glad. I'm glad, but also embarrassed. Not like detrimentally so, but more of a, oh no. It's great when I've known like Green Biker Guy and Azra for like many, many years. It's bad when it's like a new friend. I'm like, I don't know where the boundaries are. So I'm glad to hear that as well. But we don't do Thanksgiving where I live, but we're doing good. Hell yeah. I mean, it's a Thursday. I see that as a great excuse to get food. I mean, Alzarab, who just recently learned about affogatos, decided, I need an affogato right now, and left immediately to get some, because it is a day that ends in day, and you should treat yourself to good food. Keep killing the market. Make people mad about you, about our generation not buying diamonds and shit. It's like, why are they buying diamonds? Because like, we need food to fucking live. And it turns out people make really good food. So I'm going to get this 1-2 punch of, I get to survive by eating food, and it's also good. That's crazy. Mel's in my shirt. Oh my gosh. It's fucking my Mandarin. Like, we're gonna hit February, and every February, you know, on Valentine's Day, we always have those jokes going around, video game mixed in with, like, you know, Valentine's Day cards and stuff like that. We're just gonna be loaded with all the Mega Man X ones. And if you do not have a partner already and or seeking more partners, I hope that it gets you exactly what you need. Because you deserve that love. But it would also be very, very entertaining if you got it through the means of a Mega Man X card talking about your banjo being smart. Flashback. Yeah, the bad Valentine's Day joke cards are really good. It is a very good part about being a part of any community. Because people really come out in droves for those ones. It's a chance to be a little dirty, a little funny, and mixed in with nerdy stuff so that no one basically takes it seriously. It's the best of all worlds. Alright, I'm not going to thicken this much anymore. I think we're fine at this point here. I think we're actually fine. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. I'm going to do a quick taste test, make sure we're still good, flavor-wise. Yeah, still fantastic. In fact, even better. Oh yeah. And let me just taste it. I know it might sound crazy, but while this is really good, either ginger or add honey to it. Because this is much more of a lot more of a bitter punch on these. They're very punchy, very, very good. Don't get me wrong, they're very, very good. So I think leaning away from it here so that this shines a little bit more might be really good. I look back over it and we pause my jigglies. Let me get a peach. I could do a squirrel. Always add ginger. This does have plenty of ginger in it, but let me test it once more if I grab anything else. Yeah, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Just because I have such little amount of ginger left right now, I'm gonna kill it. I'm just gonna straight kill the ginger. Actually, it's gonna be more like ginger water, honestly. I don't have like any ginger left. So, but that's actually fine. Add a little bit more ginger and add a drizzle of honey. I don't want to lose the punchy or sweet aspect of it, but I think it could be a step away from the two. I think it could just be a step away. I don't want to be too much of a step. Hopefully I don't regret that. Whatever brands of cloves. 100 grams of cloves. I assume ginger would be very impressive. Since they're roots. Not cloves there. or you were talking about cloves and spice. That would punch it up. That's true. It would punch it up. I'll say that for my French toast recipe instead, which still does not use that many cloves, honestly. Cloves are, I really like cloves. I like my Christmas spices, I guess is the best way to put it. Alright, I think that's where I want it to be. It still has that little bit of lemon flavor in there. So it has that lemon flavor in there. That's really good. It's not as sour, though, on the other hand. So it's just really, really good. And it makes it so that this will shine every time you bite into one of these instead of it all kind of being an overall bitter thing. But I don't make too much, so let's just remove these first. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Let me dishevel the rest of these before I try to put them in or pour them in. So that way I can actually not put in all the extra leftover, whatchamacallit, marinade. Go. Later, but oh yeah, that's good. You never have too much ginger. 2 people are in the kitchen right now. One says you can never have too much garlic. The other says you can never have too much ginger. They are baffled when they have a dish that is just garlic
Yo, yo, yo.
raw. Well, let me grab the nicer ones and less of the charred ones. That. I think that's more than enough for this because I have a lot. I have a lot, I should say, but yeah. I think also something that will help is that I have been kind of munching the charred ones, the really charred ones. The less charred ones will be a little less acidic. Still punchy, but a little less acidic, but it flows a lot better as a result. God, these are good. These are good. I'm really enjoying them. Don't mind me. Yo, what's up, Soul Craigs? How you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just snacking on some stuff that I'm not going to include with the rest of it. And I don't really have to cook this down right now. In fact, I might have. In retrospect, I probably should have waited till I got there to put that in there. But whatever. That just gives it more flavor. It has one cohesive unit. So, I'm not gonna do it now. But yo, how you doing? Thank you for the continued subscription. I can't see how many days you've been subscribed for, but I know it's a lot. I know it's a heck ton of days. So I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And hopefully you're having a good one. What's been going on, fam? Tell me about your days as of late. Because this is a finishing thing and not a flavor thing per se, I'm going to wait till I get to the place to cut this into there as a last little finishing thing. So, I'm not gonna worry about that. 35 at least, okay. Because since I'm in the kitchen, obviously, I don't have any sort of computer or anything like that to look at any specifics. So I can see stuff on my TV, yeah. Now that people have come a little bit late, let me show you what I'm working with when I say I really have like nothing going on right now. So this is the kitchen and everything like that. You can kind of just see it through here. But the thing I have really going on out here is this is basically my computer monitor right now. This giant TV back here that I can see chat from afar. As is basically what I'm doing right now. Also, I'm holding it to the TV so I can watch the TV inside the TV, inside the TV, inside the TV, start putting everything together. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. Well, I guess while I'm here, we could do a slight, well, not like tour, but I talked about having this at one point of life where we bought this and had to bring it back home. This is where we store all of our liquor. This very, very nice cabinet. And then on the inside of it as well, actually, I'll just keep holding the camera, why not, is all the actual tools to actually make cocktails with and everything like that. This was an insanely smart pickup from my partner. She found it, and I was like, you know what, this is a great idea. So it looks really, really nice. And it just holds so much. The doors actually close. It's super, super nice. But I haven't got to show it off very much because how do you show something like that off anyway? Eggo's
Video
Sweet
games?
Cream. Yeah, I'm excited
cool.
to try that. I have no idea what to expect from that, but I saw one of my friends on Twitter just said, you know, he was like, it's the season, and he had one of those, and I'm like, I didn't even ask if it was good. I just said, fuck it, I'm going in. I'm just gonna try it.
Video games? Pretty bad.
I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how good or not it is. But I'll probably try it either this weekend or the holiday party I'm hosting later in December. So like, I think it's like 3 weeks or so at this point. So yeah. Okay. I wish it didn't turn out so as grainy as it did, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Life happens. Nothing can be perfect. Alright, let's go pull a quick one out just to see how the flavors combine. Probably not much I can do about it now, but okay, no, everything's fine. Everything's okay. Panic's over. No, that's good. We nailed it. I'm receiving that. Okay. That's good. And we're set for tomorrow. Hell yeah. Until you looked it up. If my friend was not holding it in his hand in this picture, I would have thought it was fake as well. And I mean, he'll laugh about it, so I'm not like, you know, saying some real fucked up shit. This is like literally what he asked for after it happened, but he's missing a few fingers after an unfortunate fireworks accident. And so I'm like, well, I know it's him. I know it's him. So this ain't some random picture you found online. I know it's real. I know it's him. Oh gosh. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna ask how it is, I'm just gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna message him later and say thank you or fuck you. He does not know this is the plan yet though. I don't think he often hangs out in here, if ever, but I love him to death. He's great. I think I know who you're talking about. Probably. He's a very, very nice person. Chums is great. I love that guy so much. Oh, we have an eggnog version now of the sipping cream, or oh. Yeah. Eggonog. An eggnog sipping cream. There we go. Let me just say it all correctly to make sure. But yeah, they do. I should say, apparently they do. I'm also new to the whole thing as well. Let me go ahead and pack this up as him. But we've been at this for a while. How long has it been? Actually not too long. I mean, I had to do some pre-preparation on a few things, but you know, I don't think it was, you know, that was just marinating. So I didn't really need to be on camera for that anyway. I can restart. The eggnog, they have other flavors too. I saw that they had other flavors. I didn't even know that sipping cream was a thing, honestly, Grassland, until I went to the store and I found it. And I'm like, this is a whole thing.
And I'm like, I could buy more. No, we have so much liquor right now. I do not need to be buying stupid purchases on top of the purchases we actually want for our liquor collection. So let's just calm our beer, calm it down, not fucking buy more. We do not need more stupid liquor. We're still finishing off some, well, not stupid liquor purchases, but some of our more unique liquor purchases. I think I'm finally like one coffee away from finishing the Captain Morgan Jacko Blast rum. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm like one cup of coffee away from that one. I've been working. We've had that for like 3 to 4 years now, maybe 5. We've had it for a while. So I'm just like, finally, we're almost done with that. So that'd be nice. Is one of those unique purchases Malort? No, but we did go to a restaurant recently for Dan, and they had Malort on the menu, and I laughed, and then I smiled because I have talked about Malort around my partner. My partner watches a few cocktail channels on YouTube, and he's mentioned Malort, and he's like, it's not bad. He doesn't dislike it. He's like, there's a lot worser things in the world, which I agree with, but it's definitely like on the caliber of like, I would not willingly drink Malort outside of a comedy or a joke or something like that. It turns out that she likes Malort. She's like, I can understand why people wouldn't like it, but I actually like it and I would have it. I was like, all right. So if you hook me up with a bottle for Christmas, she'll drink it eventually. It's not like she drinks every night or like crazily or anything like that, but she likes it. She actually likes Malort. So, of all the parties you have to have the one who cooks and then does the dishwasher. Then you have to have the one who eat your pickles and not eat the pickles, and then you have to have the person who will drink the Malort and not drink the Malort. This is the Ryuta way for a perfect relationship. I hope you all learned a lot today. You better be taking notes. Yeah, I think that's a big thing. She likes a lot of like sour beers, for example. She loves sour beers, and I'm only recently discovering that I like East Coast IPAs or New York or New England IPAs. So, I like the really bitter West Coast style of IPAs. It turns out, so that's a great discovery for me personally. But I'm learning like I like that sort of stuff as well. So I'm very bitter avoidant, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't like my bitters all that much. So you put a fucking grapefruit into a liquor and yeah, it's just no bueno for me. Don't like it at all. The old Chicago handshake, yeah. And the thing is, I'm gonna be in Chicago for like 2 weeks after with Frosty Faustings and then the Nair concert. So I'm sure we're gonna get a few Chicago handshakes. I wouldn't be surprised if the people I'm staying with are just like, "Hey, I bought a bottle of Malort." Why? They just kind of shrug and we just have Malort for a night. Have sour beer once. It's good. Yep. If you have a sour beer and you like it, keep swinging because sour beers are not exactly the most popular style of beer, but the ones that they do make are good. They are very good because it's like if you're going to make one, you're not planning to sell it to a wide market. It's going to be a very, very small and focused market. So, pick up more sour beers. Let them thrive. Even if I don't like them, let them thrive. What the hell is wrong with you? Basically, all the people I'm staying with are all FGC folks. So, they all know Malort. They've all had Malort. And they all, as far as I know, drink, they party at the FGC events as well. So that's its own different thing. As to the bitter, though, you could not be a drinker yet. Do not drink it in that case, not even as a joke. I'm moderately sensitive to it. I was like, no, that's definitely one of my worser liked drinks of all time. Do not like it. Do not like it at all. Malort. Tell your Malort story sometime. But Smutty Nose Brewery is close to us. We get all their weird Project Sour beers. Yeah, I was close to a brewery that had really good beers, like as a whole. Like one of my favorite beers I've ever had came from them. But they also specialized in sours. But somewhere online, they were like at a split where it's like, well, either we keep up with our kind of normal fare beers or we go to sours. And they went to sours. So that beer is gone. I cannot get it ever again. And it's like, oh my gosh, that is so painful to never have that beer again. There's no chance we'll ever have it again. But they're very successful anyway.
So, whatever. Colorado's a beer state anyway, so that's a different thing. But it hurts me to say. And there's also a place called Funkworks up in northern Colorado. I might like it now that I'm getting a little bit more into the IPA. I can at least point out stuff to say, okay, I want these, type of beers and everything like that. But they, like in their name, really focus on like the funkiness of beer. So like really high bitters and sours and anything that kind of, crumbles your face up. That's what they do together. They really like that aspect a lot. But at some point, maybe I'll go back there and give them another try and see if I like them, or it might just be like, nope, I don't like the West Coast style. That is what it is. Alright, well, I don't think there's any more cooking I need to do for tonight. I think it's all tomorrow. I just need to bring us over and warm it up, make it available to the people. I think that's really what it is. So that's it. Thank you all for hanging out. As a reminder, I kind of just alluded to it, but I'll probably just say it straightforward and out loud. No stream tomorrow. Possible stream on Sunday, which may be the finale of Death Bulge. We'll see what happens. I might just wake up Sunday and be like, I want to stream, but I'm tired and I don't want to try to push me through a finale. So I might just do a chill and watch. I might wake up and just like, fuck this, I'm tired and I am going back to bed. We'll see what happens, honestly. I don't know. We'll see what Sunday brings. And then back to the normal schedule on Monday going forward. Even right down to getting back into commentary for Boston Blue Beat and everything like that. So everything goes back to normal. This last week was weird, fucked up, and a very strange schedule, and then we're back to normal. Nothing happened until basically I won't have a Saturday stream next week either, because I'm going to be going to a local monthly because they're actually hosting XR. So 2 Saturdays are gone. Maybe I just need to plan them out for Sundays. Well, either way, hey, thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciated. Much love as always. I wish the computer worked a bit better because I would just do the sign-offs from there. But, stay cute. Stay safe. And if you want to hang out for a little bit longer and raid into somebody else, I can actually do that. It's just going to take me half a minute to roll over to the computer and then pass on the raid to somebody else. And I'm sure it'll be a cool, chill channel. So if you want to just give me like a minute and I will go ahead and do that. But if you have to go, I understand. I'll see you next time, which will be Sunday and or Monday. So much love as always. Take care. I'm walking back to my computer now. I'm behind you now. Now to your left, your right.
All right, now I'm at the computer. Okay, so you got all your mise en place done. Hell yeah! I love to hear it. All right, let's do stream. I'm so proud that I got so many people like jazzed out to cook and everything like that. Hey, you know what? I'm sending you all over the Flannel Cat for one reason and one reason specifically. This is whose party I'm cooking for, so I'm sending you over to Flannel Cat. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. Flannel. Yeah. That's not how you spell cat. There we go. She's currently dabbling in some Metroid stuff, so definitely go say hi to her, hang out for a little bit. She'll be happy to welcome you all in, and I will see you all next time. Peace.